Toilet talk and other tangents. We want to make a podcast, but we never planned it. Christian, Jaden, Dan, and Colin talking about taking shits until we're ballin'.
Coming down to the whole body.
All right. Wait, grab your drink so don't spill, just in case.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Oh,
we're good.
We're good.
We have
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of Toilet Talk and Other Tangents. Colin, please close the door. Thank you.
Amen.
I'm Dan.
I'm Christian.
I'm Colin. I'm Jaden. I just have a quick ad read I want to get out of the way.
What?
What?
This episode of Toilet Talk and Other Tangents is brought to you by my brand new blue 2007 Jeep Compass. Beep, beep. It's a Jeep. Yeah!
Did you write like you
Well,
were
yeah, it was part of the contract when I bought my Jeep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, once they hear that, they're going to sponsor us.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
the Jeep hears it, or
Yeah.
your? Okay.
Well, either.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Once your Jeep Compass hears it, it'll sponsor us.
Yeah.
Is
my
there-
Jeep Compass.
Is there like slogan beep beep it's a Jeep, or did you just...
No, I just...
I know, like,
Because that was a stroke of genius.
Yeah, man.
Jeep Wrangler
That's the
people
entire reason I wrote
are
that
like,
down.
it's a Jeep thing.
Yeah, they do say it's a Jeep thing.
Do they?
Do they?
Yeah.
It's
If
kinda
you
almost
drive,
like when you wave,
if
kinda
you drive,
stupid.
yeah, there's like a specific wave. It's like this or something.
because you gotta keep the two hands, like two fingers on the steering wheel, and it's just like
You're
right
just like,
up
hey,
from the
Well,
steering wheel.
you put a beep beep in front of that, and then you got a
Beep
slogan.
beep. It's a Jeep thing. Wave.
Exactly.
But then it doesn't rhyme.
No, that's what? What are you talking
Beep
about?
beep. That's the thing about Jeeps.
Nah.
Think about all that you can bring. No
Nah.
thing. Yeah, never mind. You fucked it.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Because we're in a
Beep
Jeep.
beep. I'm a Jeep.
You nailed it. That was the perfect slogan.
That's the one.
Huh.
All right, so now that we've workshopped your ad read,
Yeah, so now anyone from Northwest Auto or Jeep get in contact with us, and we'll work something out.
yeah. You want a Jeep? Yeah, you know, if we get sponsored, we could get shit. That's like always a good thing about being sponsored. I'm
What was
gonna cut
that-
this part out so they don't know that's my motivation.
What was
though.
that thing that I was like, man, we should get these if we're sponsored? It was something really dumb. It wasn't a bidet. It was something
Well,
to do with music.
We definitely said something about getting bidets.
yeah.
I thought that was the whole plan. That's not why we're doing this.
I know what it was. It was to get the warehouse for all of our ideas.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
the joke is that we're gonna put like huge boxes, but only one like slip of paper with like just something dumb on it, like salt.
I love that plan. Let's buy a warehouse as a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much the plan.
And then we have like a crew to operate the warehouse. And that's it.
Let's drop a fucking $5 million on a prank.
Yeah. Isn't that how YouTube works?
Yo, that brings me to my second point, though.
Okay.
All right, so
Did you make
know,
a first point?
Yeah, I meant the beep beep.
Oh,
I did
okay,
the whole thing.
alright.
All right, so my second point, you know how we love our fans and everything, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The one guy
So- I
that
like
left
that
a
guy.
comment.
Stop it,
Yeah,
Christian.
he's the
They're
real
gonna
Jeep.
know we're not popular.
I think they know.
No.
We love
Nobody can tell.
we love all of our fan,
Listener.
and he.
Don't even know if he's listened since the first episode.
I hope he
know
does.
that you're all listening and like you want to give something back, and that's why I launched a new campaign
What?
Do we have a Patreon?
on. Huh?
Do we have a Patreon?
I'll answer all of these questions. I started a new campaign on GoFundMe.
Ooh.
The campaign is called. Before I get to that, all right. So
Wait.
let's talk about limits. So you have to set a limit when you start a campaign, and I wanted to set a goal that was like reachable. You know.
Okay.
Is it
That
a
we could-
dollar?
Well, no, it's not.
Is it $2?
It's something like 100.
Let the man speak.
It's like 100 million.
Wait, what?
What was that last one?
Yeah, it's just like 100 million. Yeah, like 100 million. It's like $100 million. I want them to give me and us $100 million.
Now, is this like a 25 million to each party situation, or is this like?
Well, I figured it would mostly be pooled. We would buy like state of the art cameras, a studio,
This
that
real
kind
nice
of shit.
bowl. We could put
Probably-
more cold drinks in it if we had that money.
You gotta think bigger, Christian.
We could get 2 bowls.
We could get another bowl
We can get bowls.
for hot drinks.
We could get a bowl made out of gold.
This isn't about bowls, god damn it. This is about power.
Of bowls?
Yeah.
Not for cooling?
For mixing?
Yeah, because I only have one bowl to make batter in.
Could you get the mic closer to your mouth? I want to make sure it's working.
Is it working?
No, that's weird.
But anyway, if you want to give us money, the GoFundMe's all set up. All you have to do is
Is
click
it working
the link
now?
that's in the description.
What's it called?
And
Did I unplug
Oh,
it
what's
on
it called?
accident? Are we on
No,
That's a
this?
good
it's just.
question.
I guess the volume is too
think-
low or something.
It's called Studio Campaign.
That makes sense.
Yeah. First,
You didn't even just look.
No, I just
he didn't even turn his phone on.
Sometimes you look at your memory bank.
He's just holding an empty phone
you didn't
case.
know was there.
That's why he started it. He wanted to get a phone.
Yeah.
This is all.
I bought the case, but I don't have the phone yet.
You know, I want to
I'm
talk
a
about
boss.
Elon Musk for a second.
Elon Musk.
And I think he should get off his high horse and abandon all of his stupid fucking ideas.
Get
and
on
just-
this
Just make the
podcast.
holodeck from Star Trek. That's all I want.
He's
Yeah.
researching how to make cat girls a thing, and we all know it. We all know it's real.
He walks around with a sword.
I
in the
feel like you
office.
talk about Star Trek on like everyone.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I've been binging it recently. I want to finish the
I've
next
like
generation.
never seen it.
I've never seen Star
I've
Trek.
seen one episode of original Star Trek.
Was
That,
William
well,
Shatner?
okay.
Yeah, with the
the
Shat.
original Star Trek kind of blows.
The Shat.
Next Generation is good after the first 2 seasons.
What's the one with
And
the-
not every episode is good. Some of them are terrible. But
So really, it's hit or miss.
well, yeah, but when it hits, it really hits.
It's hit, miss. Miss, hit, hit.
Borg. They have cube
Like
ships.
Battleship.
I know that.
Yeah, the Borg are fucking cool. Every Borg episode is a win.
What about, wait, is that the
Borg.
one where the dude fucks Data? The fucking,
No.
No.
No, dude fucks Data. What are you talking about?
I didn't mean dude, I just meant one person fucks Data.
That's the
Isn't
one
that
where everyone they find like a I forget how it happened. It was like the first season, but like everyone gets drunk and
Including
Data
Data.
fucks one of the crew members. Yeah, I don't know. That episode is garbage.
That's
It
one
was
of the
basically
movies.
like the original series had an episode that was exactly like it,
Oh, okay.
and so
It's
they
got
wanted to remake it basically.
Reboot.
That was like the problem with the first 2 seasons was they were trying to recreate the success of the original series, and it was a different show.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But no, the holodeck is like you can go on there and just like anything you want is like simulated by holograms.
Big
I
titty goth
think
girlfriend.
that's a waste of time.
Why?
Because that will like.
We
when it
already
gets to the
have
point-
virtual reality. We're good.
When it gets to the point where VR is as good as reality, then there's gonna be a bunch of people that like only do VR
Oh,
and they
you
like
mean
don't
that
go
one
out of their
movie.
house.
Ready
and
Player
shit.
One.
Ready Player One.
Like that, like Ready Player One.
Heard that movie.
I mean, yeah.
The book
That's
isn't
true.
that great.
I don't
either.
want to become
Hot
a
take.
fucking species of fungi who just chill in our house and like, oh look, I'm in the fucking cantina from Star Wars. Oh, boop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm gonna cut someone's arm off with a lightsaber.
I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but like
I just like,
We have VR chat.
it's like
We're
the best
good.
video game ever.
VR
yeah.
chat. You guys know what VR chat is?
No.
Oh,
Is it-
it's like virtual chat rooms, but in VR.
So it sucks.
So,
You know what Ready Player
It's
One
fucking
is?
stupid. No, I don't.
I didn't see it.
Well, it's essentially that.
But,
Just so you know,
I still don't understand what you're talking about.
you get to pick your avatar and you walk around in VR and talk to other people.
basically just Sims
So
in
you-
VR.
No, it's not Sims.
It's fucking stupid.
You know what I call that?
VR.
Real life, but shitty.
Nah, I was gonna say
But can
something
you
else.
default dance on people in real life?
Can I? No, I can ad lib dance. You can mad dance. You can dance right now. Nothing
You can
stopping
dance if you wanna.
My
You
pain.
can leave your friends behind.
That's what's stopping me.
We were. I'm sorry.
We're
Whenever
gonna
Star
talk
Trek is
about
brought up, my
books.
blood boils.
We were. What was the last book you guys read all the way through?
On Terror.
Uh,
Tyrant Sea, sorry. It's about how tyrants come to power and take away.
What the fuck is that called? Something about. Oh yeah. History of English feudalism.
Okay.
It's a history book. I stole it from. I didn't really steal it. I just borrowed it from the library and never brought it back.
Yeah.
So I guess I did steal it.
I read a book. I didn't actually read it. I listened to an audiobook recently
Yeah, that counts.
called
Give a point to him.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's a very good book.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
think I've heard of
read. I think the last book I read all the way through was Fahrenheit 451.
Isn't that book about books?
It's the book about burning books.
Yeah.
The fireman starts fires and don't put them out.
I'm currently rereading A Feast for Crows.
Yeah, I was gonna reread Game of Thrones, but I was like, eh.
I just did the last two because those ones are my favorite in the series.
I started reading Dunkin' Egg, but I didn't get far in it at all. I don't know,
Those are
first-
like the short
first
stories, right?
Yeah.
They're like novellas. They're each like a, I don't know.
I have a bunch of books at home that I should read through, but then I just end up buying more.
Yeah, that's exactly
Who's
what
your
happens
favorite
to me.
author?
Gurm,
Who is it?
George R. R. Martin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's good, but I don't know if he's my favorite.
He's mine.
Do you have one like in mind?
I'll let you guys go first.
Mine's George
We're
Orwell.
gonna go. George who?
George Orwell. He's the one that wrote Animal Farm in 1984.
Oh, okay, about like the meatpacking.
No.
No, that's Upton Sinclair.
Yeah.
George Orwell.
George Orwell is like the fascist
I don't know.
He's like
thought police and
yeah. He's like writing against. So
the
1984.
clocks were striking 13.
Basically.
Oh yeah,
to
he did
talk
1984, right? Yeah.
To tell like what's gonna happen in the Soviet Union as they slowly take away humans' rights
Okay.
and like slowly become less and less like all that they're programmed to do is what the government tells them to do. So like that's against that. And then Animal Farm is talking about how that if a new government or like new power system comes in, then what tends to happen. It's just exploring that idea.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
I think Orwell tends to be a bit of a reactionary.
Really? I think well, those are like the two books everybody knows.
I feel like he's frightened by new ideas.
I like Ray Bradbury. He's the guy that did
Ethan Bradbury?
Fahrenheit. I read a different. I read another book of his called Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Oh, I've heard of that.
it.
That's pretty good. I have that at my house if anyone wants to borrow it.
Shakespeare's up there for me too.
I don't
Oh.
think he's that good.
Not.
I
don't
mean,
He's
really-
good as a poet.
Romeo and
a,
Juliet is garbage.
Yeah.
That's the only one I really know.
Julius Caesar.
That's true.
So
I gotta
he's-
get from that one.
Julius Caesar is good, as is Hamlet.
I like his sonnets. Those are cool. I like the tone shift. From, like, the first ones to
well, I
the
mean,
later
if we're
ones.
talking about like as an author,
Well, I was just meant like overall.
theory
work.
that it's a bunch of different people using the same name.
who fucking cares?
that's
There's
a
the
cool
same theory
idea,
about
though.
Socrates, but like we still reference him like an intellectual.
Socrates?
What?
Socrates.
Socrates.
Yeah, that's the philosopher. I was gonna say philanthropist.
I'm
a full-on rapist.
Full-on rapist.
Full-on rapist. I mean, probably right. It was Greece. He probably raped little boys.
My favorite author is Stephen King.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
All the cocaine books.
Yeah, you know why he's great? Because he went fucking crazy, and he did like a bunch of drugs, and he wrote like wacky books about.
Yeah, and he straight up admits like, yeah, I was high
Yeah,
as
like-
fuck.
Have you heard his routine for writing? Because
Yes.
it's like he gets up, turns off all the lights and opens a window and then just starts writing. And it's like 6 a.m. or something, and he just does it until he's hungry.
Yeah. It got to the point where they were literally like publish it before they looked at it.
Yeah. He had to
Like-
change his name.
Yeah. So he would end up writing books like it's a waffle monster. With like it's just like he's a bunch of random books that no one knows about.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
That's how
I feel like there's something to be said about that, just like stream of consciousness writing,
Yeah.
where like just any crazy fucking idea
Yeah,
that enters your
essentially.
head, you just put to paper.
Just straight up rambling about just random shit, and then
Just
it's
whatever
like,
enters your mind.
just got published because he's Stephen King.
Like
and
if
it
you can
would
get
be.
to that place as an author, I feel like that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the goat.
But then
He's the goat. Yeah.
But then there's that the opposite side where it's like I actually want to write a good book and no one's telling me what they actually think.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Yeah.
happened with him? Yeah. Because then he switched to a pen name, right?
Yeah. He's
Richard Bachman. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like you could have what
Not to be confused with Ronnie Bachman.
or Michelle Bachman.
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
She's a politician who's a dumb fuck. We can move on.
I don't care.
No politics. I don't want to talk about politics on the toilet.
Is that the?
If you wouldn't talk about it on the toilet, don't talk about it.
I don't talk about anything on the toilet because I'm by myself.
Huh.
Weirdo.
I read this. I'm reading this one book. It's
It was the Jew one,
which one?
the one that you found on our street.
Oh no. I found it's
Israel.
Israel returns from exile, just leaving their house one day in the middle of the street, and I was like, I'm gonna take that because it's a free book. Why not?
Yeah.
And that's more of a study guide.
Fuck
than
Israel.
anything.
Sorry.
So-
I have to say that on every episode.
I don't think you do.
I
I really don't think you do.
Our fans expect it now.
Our
I don't think.
Our fan-
I don't think they
Our
do
fan
either.
expects it.
Well, so the book that I'm reading is this like gothic western. It's pretty fucking cool. It's
What's it called?
the Hawkline monster, Hawkins monster. It's about these two.
Stranger Things.
No, it's better than Stranger Things.
Oh, controversial.
It's
Hot
good.
take.
Oh.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you don't like what Colin just said.
I think it's cooler than Stranger Things because it's written by this. It's like a fuck. How do you? He's like one of those poets that came out in like the late 50s, early 60s. Beat poets.
Beatnik.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of them. So he like writes it in this like every page is like almost like its own poem, and it like gives you like the gist of like, so they're going in this town and it's called like Bill, and it's just Bill, and then like gives a short description that tells you what happens in it, and then the next page is like a different spot. It's cool.
So a different like location.
No, it like just continues the story, but it's not like this like they go into the town, blah blah blah, then it tells you, and then it like as they're leaving the town, this happened, like, you know, they keep going on. It's like he skips that and then just goes at the Hawkline house where they were first heading to. It's cool. It's hard to explain, but if I had it with me, you could definitely.
You know, Kurt Vonnegut is up there too for me actually.
What is he write?
Slaughterhouse-Five, Breakfast of Champions.
Okay.
He's like the Quentin Tarantino of books.
Okay.
He like
That's cool.
Just
Slaughterhouse-Five
keeps
is
switching
like-
genres or
no,
something?
no, like Slaughterhouse-Five is like completely out of order.
Right.
Oh.
Like he doesn't tell it in order. He starts with like, I don't know, like throughout the book he'll tell us like a little bit of a story about like something happening in World War II, and he's like, that was me, that was I, that was the writer of this book.
It was I.
It's like he doesn't he simultaneously does and doesn't take the writing of his own books very seriously.
Okay.
It's really interesting to read.
I have a lot of books at home that aren't very
Coherent?
yes. I have like a straight up like
House of Leaves, right?
yeah. I tried to read it.
What is
Got
that?
like 2 pages in. It's like the way it's printed, like they'll have like one word on like a single
we talked
page.
about this.
Yeah.
It's like on the corner of the page.
The corner of the page.
There'll be
and then
words
you,
that
like,
overlap
keep-
and like,
like
yeah.
yeah.
It's a
pieces are
mystery to
backwards.
read it.
Yeah. I have another book that was made by J.J. Abrams. Well, helped made. It was almost like he
Executive produced.
It was legit like he almost produced the book.
I forgot he did Lost.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
My
did.
respect for him just dropped.
What first episode is the best episode of anything ever?
It's a
Really?
really good pilot episode.
It is the best pilot ever.
Because it was about people that got laws.
Yeah.
It really get into that home.
It really went downhill from there.
But
They didn't bury the lead.
the
I guess they kind of did. When it
wasn't so when Lost was first coming out, the actor for Jack was supposed to be like Bruce Willis or something.
What?
Yeah,
Bruce Willis is going to be in Lost?
it was like from my mouth.
I'm sorry.
How am I supposed to talk into the
Well,
mic?
you weren't anyway. Like it wasn't.
What, I
It wasn't
was.
coming through.
Oh well,
Oh,
now is it?
Yeah, it is now.
Okay.
Really peeling back the layers on this one.
It's like an onion.
What was I saying?
All
I got-
lost. And
Oh yeah.
Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
So like this, they were gonna do like a lot of like press tours with the famous actor,
And then just kill him right
and then
off.
like first episode he was gonna die.
Oh, Sean Bean.
Probably something
Yeah.
like that. It was gonna be like that, and then I was like, "That's crazy." That they were just gonna
Yeah.
be like, "Here's a real famous actor. He's headlining this. Guess what? He's fucking dead now. Now you're drawn in."
That is kind of funny.
That would have been kind of cool, I think.
I think now
Then who would have
looking
been the
back on
main
it,
guy?
Probably still Jack.
I
I'm
think
gonna
they
piss.
were gonna make it. What's her face? Yeah, I think they.
Whoa.
Excuse me. I think they were gonna make Kate like the lead,
Oh, okay.
but they like changed it up a little bit before,
And made Jack.
and then they made Matthew Fox Jack. We can't talk about Lost. We'll get lost.
We will get lost.
I like Edgar Allan Poe too, actually.
Yeah, he's real dark.
The OG goth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Goth
like-
when Goth was really like, I'm sad. He died in a gutter, drunk.
Supposedly he was kidnapped
That's
and
the real
being
God.
voted in. So they would do like these voting schemes where they would kidnap people and make
Okay.
them vote multiple times throughout the cities,
Yeah.
and that's how supposedly that's how he died in other people's clothing.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Because they kidnapped him to vote?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
You know the Baltimore Ravens are named after his poem and not the bird?
oh, Annabelle Lee.
Really?
Mhm.
That's kind of crazy.
What did you say?
I said, oh, Annabelle Lee. You know his poem.
I don't think...
Bells.
No.
Black Hat.
No.
Oh.
The Raven, dude.
I don't think that's him.
I hate what you're saying right now.
I don't know any of his poems.
The
Edgar Allan
Raven.
Poe.
Yeah, I know the Raven because we read that in school. We
Yeah,
had to, like,
knock
write an
knock.
essay on it
It's
or
a
something.
raven. That's
Rat
pretty much
tapping
what...
at my chamber door.
Yeah. I described the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's knocking. It's a raven.
Can we have Christian simplified poems be a series too?
These are actually 30-second videos. It's
Yeah.
like, there's a raven.
Knock knock. There's a It's a raven. My bitch Lenore is dead.
Next poem.
Give me another one.
I can knock these out real quick.
Yeah. So that's.
But he is dark, yeah.
Yeah. Real sad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well-
dead though. Who cares?
Yeah.
He used to hide in the bushes and throw snakes at girls that he liked.
So he was just a
You
weirdo.
guys don't do that?
Yo, girl, you lick my snake.
I thought that was just flirting.
Yeah, you know,
What
snakes
was
are phallic. He's just trying to get the point across to them, and he's using symbolism like a true poet.
Imagine walking down the street and then all of a sudden a python is thrown at you and it just like knocks you over. Like, fuck.
I like you, bitch.
He just
Yeah.
whips a snake,
Just a live
thing's
boa
like- it's-
constrictor.
just circling through the air at a girl.
The snake is as confused as she is. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you doing this? Yeah. Actually,
What a thing to witness that would be. You're just walking down the street, and out of a bush comes a snake flying out of the bush.
it beams a woman.
And chokes a girl to death because it wrapped around her neck.
I'd be
What an
impressed if he
event.
actually like shot a snake the right way to like get it to wrap.
Lasso.
Imagine how much you'd have to practice lassoing people with live snakes.
to get that good.
You have to train the snakes to just bite down on them, and you can just kind
Yeah.
of grab them. Like,
Edgar
like,
Allan Poe, I
dude.
feel like, was a weird guy. He probably trained for that.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
He also married his cousin.
Yeah. She was like 14.
Yeah. Yep.
Wasn't he only like 24 or something though at the time?
So
no,
so
It's not
weird.
as
no, he
weird.
was older.
Then who am I thinking?
He was
Oh, I'm
30
thinking
something.
of
Pretty
FDR.
sure.
FDR.
Yeah, but it's
My
they're-
man
Well, that was like
polio.
third cousin.
Yeah, it's
They pronounce their names differently.
they're part of two different
yeah.
Branches
families.
of the family.
Her,
yeah.
she's on the
Family
side
members.
with Teddy Roosevelt, and then he's on the side with
Teddy Roosevelt's my favorite president just because he had a big stick.
yeah, he had that big dick energy.
Wow. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the fact that he got shot in the middle of a speech and then finished the speech.
Yeah, what a
Just
guy.
said,
Yeah.
I got shot. That just-
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been shot.
Anyways, back to my speech. Fuck you, you guy. You had a bad gun.
The reason he survived is because he had a Bible in his shirt pocket and it
Yeah.
blocked the bullet.
Yeah.
Well, it
So
didn't block it, but
it's-
it kept it from killing him.
slowed it down.
It's pretty
I thought he
badass,
just-
though. I hope he didn't even fall down.
He-
was
I don't
just,
think
like,
he did. I
standing
think he was
there,
just like,
got
ooh.
shot and was like, ugh.
I've
I'm
just been
shot.
Toughed it out.
Yeah.
Rubbed some salt in that
Just
wound.
kept
And was just
talking.
like, "Argh."
Why is that a thing?
because it disinfects it.
Yeah.
Right.
Disinfect.
It hurts though.
Yeah.
Just in
no,
case
it
you didn't
does.
know.
You're putting salt in a wound.
Like peroxide.
I hear
Yeah.
you're not actually supposed to use peroxide.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I just use salt water.
You're supposed to gargle salt water if you have a sore throat.
I have done that before.
I've done it too. It doesn't work.
It's warm
No.
salt water.
You're supposed to do it with a sore tooth as well, and that also doesn't
So
work.
I'm not supposed to
That,
use ice water.
You
is
know
what
what
I'm
does
hearing.
work for that is
You just bowl it out.
whiskey.
Oh,
Whiskey? Yeah, no, that's true.
Just rub it on your gums.
Or like put it in a cotton ball and just kind of bite on it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd throw up.
Maybe.
The
That's the risk.
not-
you're on. Do you want your tooth to hurt or do you want it not to
Just
throw
drink
up?
the whiskey.
get good and hammered and
Just,
pull it out.
just
Just
drink it.
chug it.
Just-
You won't even be thinking about your tooth.
Yeah.
I mean, the tooth is already like 70% gone in my case. There's not even really enough to grab and pull out.
We could do it.
I don't think you could.
We just have to like,
Get my utensils. Let's pull it out.
yeah, we'll just hammer something through it. And then after that, we'll just tie onto that.
There's
and then
not
we'll
even
have
enough
an
to
anchor.
hammer through.
We'll have
I
an
don't like
anchor.
that.
You know?
I don't like that at all.
It's like mountain climbing.
I don't like any
Still
of
have that
that.
anchor.
I guess it's like 90% gone now that I'm feeling it.
Which one is it? Is it one of the back molars?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The I think the thing for how you said use salt water for sore teeth, I think that's so it doesn't get infected, so it gets down in there and disinfects it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it said it was
Get
supposed to be
right
pain
in.
relief.
Was it? Okay. I've heard
So-
I heard that it was for like getting the bacteria out.
I mean,
hear
it's
that it
also
was for
that, I
that.
would
Yeah.
assume, but yeah, I don't know. Thank you for joining us in this hilarious episode of Toilet Talk and Other Tangents.
I'm having fun.
I'm having a good time. I drink an energy drink.
What kind of energy drink?
This
Rockstar
kind.
Fruit Punch
Oh.
It's not fruit
for when you
punch.
want to be energized and also feel like
Oh,
you're
it
six.
is. It is fruit punch.
Christian the rock star.
Yeah, you're right. It is fruit punch. Also, it brings me back to the good old days.
I think you were drinking a Rockstar last time you came over.
No,
Okay. I'm pretty sure.
I was
so.
bleeding last time.
If
I
you
was
say
here.
yes, we can get sponsored. By
I don't
Rockstar.
see how you can't bleed and drink a Rockstar.
I don't know.
Because that's just too much sugar to be
I
squirting out
remember
those-
saying we all just want to be big rock stars, and you had a rock star.
Did I
in your
have-
hand, and then you were like,
I think that was the Who Diddled the Beatles episode.
maybe.
The
Rather
last-
than beating off Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright.
name these things, so I don't know the names before they come
Yeah,
out.
I'm just learning.
Well, maybe
the
you
second.
should, you son of a bitch.
I think I usually help. I usually help with the name.
Yeah.
I like Charles Bukowski too. Actually, he just came.
Kick
in.
Bukowski. You guys remember that show?
What?
What
What?
is that?
No?
What are you talking
Kick
about?
Kick Bukowski
What are
from
you
Disney
talking
Channel.
about?
You gotta explain more.
He was like a
Elaborate.
child daredevil, and his name was Kick.
You talking about Danny
Bukowski.
Phantom?
No.
Danny
I
Phantom.
didn't watch Disney Channel because I'm not a pussy.
Yeah, same.
Sounds like
I'll
you had a
have you
shitty
know.
childhood.
Yeah,
it was on.
It was hard.
It was on Disney XD. That was for the extreme stuff.
You sound like you're
XD.
watching porn.
No.
You're watching Disney porn.
No.
You guys ever seen that video of the girl getting the hot dog put up her ass?
No.
Jesus Christ. You know, you should actually explain more about that video now that we know more about it.
Did you guys watch it?
I watched it
Oh,
we watched
boy.
a little bit of it.
because
They got together and
I
watched
wanted
it.
to
Get
see the
that down.
context.
Put it on the
Six
big
and
screen.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the context of where it was because I realized I was like, there are more people behind the camera.
Yeah.
It got better because
Was it not like
it is at spring break on a fucking boat in the middle of a bunch of other boats.
In like a marina,
Yeah.
like surrounded by.
not
just-
even in the middle of the ocean?
No. It's like a lake. It's not even like
This is definitely Midwest energy if I'm feeling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like Girls Gone Wild.
With hot dogs in
Minnesota,
their mouth.
Minnesota edition.
Does that still exist?
No,
Girls Gone
no
Wild.
one, no one watches TV to order those things.
I mean, it was
Off
on
those
Pornhub
Dude,
too.
who wants to go to a fucking video store to get porn?
No, but I mean, it was on Pornhub as well.
My
Like,
dad used to
Yeah.
work at a video store that was known for their gay porn selection.
I've heard this story.
Is there any connection
I don't
between?
know how we never talked about that. Did they have sex toys?
No,
Like what?
it was just videos.
Just video?
Yeah.
It was just like a video store, and then they had the porn selection. But as most video
But
stores
especially
go,
gay
porn
porn.
sections tend to. Wasn't there a gay nightclub right next to it?
Close by, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. His uncle also owned the video store.
So he was the one who had to
So-
order.
He was
all.
like,
It's gonna be fun finding a picture for this section of the podcast.
he was like,
It's gonna be Christian's dad fucking his uncle.
no,
oh my god.
no.
There is over 300 films of Girls Gone Wild from 1997 until 2011.
Man, 97.
Damn.
They're older than me.
I feel like how is that
Little
a
bit.
thing? You just go up to a girl and you're like, "Hey,
Let me see them
you want
big
a
balls
t-shirt?
honkas.
You want a t-shirt?
You
Let
want
me
a free
see them.
T-shirt? Let me see your tits."
You got some big honkers. Let me see them.
I feel like there's a lot of like.
And it's gonna go on a VHS.
I feel like there's a lot of those guys getting like slapped in the face that isn't filmed.
I believe there's
Yeah.
a perfect time to
they
do it, and it's between the 7th and 8th shot.
Okay.
Tequila.
Yeah, and then
Exactly.
boom,
Tequila
Yeah,
specifically.
make sure
And then you're like,
you have
t-shirts?
over 300 movies made, and that's how Girls
don't
Gone
wanna-
Wild works.
Is it not working again?
It just started. It keeps phasing like in and out.
I'm not here. I'm phasing out.
No, you're in.
And I'm back in. I'm back out again.
No, it's good. It's good.
Talking.
You guys
Dude,
like dick and balls?
Dude, yeah. Sometimes I'll sit on the toilet for hours just looking at my own dick and balls.
Just an astonishment.
You got
Yeah,
it.
just like, man, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up.
I stand in front of the mirror with my fists on my hips. I'm fully naked.
In the
I'm
wind.
just,
Except for a Superman cape.
I just stand there for hours, just taking myself in.
He gets every fan in the house, so there is wind.
Yeah.
and
I
for
like
some
the way-
reason, he keeps leaving the fucking door open.
Yeah. He wants everyone to know.
Not ashamed.
the wind blew the door open.
There's too much wind.
There's too much wind. You can't hear anyone screaming. They're being blown away, but
There's a tornado going on outside, and Jason's just like, the fan's perfect today.
wow.
I love how the reaction is screaming. Like he's that impressive that like
No, they're
Guys
not like
melt you. Have you ever seen Indiana Jones with the guy's face fucking
melting when he opens
It's
the
like
ark.
that.
It's like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
we bring people over here just to do that to them.
In horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think was in that? Yeah, I feel like it wasn't actually the commandments. I think it was just like.
Was it the Ark of the Covenant?
It was the 5 that.
Yeah,
were
that's
missing.
what was in.
I
Right?
don't know how Christianity works.
I don't think it's just Christianity with that story.
Well, I don't know how Judaism works either.
I don't know how Spielberg works either.
Spielberg, how you work?
That's the question if we ever get an interview. How do you work?
How you work?
But Christian says it exactly how he said it.
Spielberg, how you work?
Just leaving to puzzle that one out. Hand in the mic, walk away. Leave the cameraman just like, keep going.
You got it, dude.
Keep going, Steve.
I
And
saw
the
some-
cameraman
still
just
rolling.
like keeps giving it a thumbs up, like.
I think I saw some
good.
soft pretzels over there. I'm gonna check it out.
Man, a soft pretzel sounds good.
We have some.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not the same though. Going to like a nice soft pretzel place in the mall. You know,
Well, I'm not a miracle worker,
Pretzel-mania.
Christian.
no one is. And
Except for the person. who
except
works
for
at
that
the
person
pretzel
that
place.
makes those pretzels at
person
like
at
Annie Ann's. Yeah.
It's just butter. That's the secret.
Yeah.
That's really all it
Why don't we
is.
just butter them up, dude?
butter my
Butter
pretzel.
up our pretzels.
Butter my pretzels.
Put some,
That really
Man.
butters my pretzels.
Girl, you really buttering my pretzel. You know what I mean?
Say that while you're inside her.
Get off me. I want to go home.
that's what I
Oh.
say right before I bust. I get down in there. You really buttered my pretzel.
Ugh.
That's it.
And then you're like, there's change on the counter. Get out.
Cat fares on the counter.
It's only quarters. I didn't have time to really.
I didn't break
Yeah,
that down
those-
anymore.
Give you 75 cents. Go get a gumball. You earned it.
They're $1 now.
You need to get your
Wow.
blood sugar back up after this.
There's too much salt in you.
Ugh.
I mean, with such a buttery pretzel, what else did you expect?
Now.
Yeah, Colin plays the banjo.
And I have an idea for a classical music album featuring the banjo as the lead instrument.
What about the keytar?
With the guitar. It's those it's those two.
The banjo, a whole orchestra, and the keytar.
I think that sounds amazing.
Right?
And hey, if you also think that's amazing, all you gotta do is give us $100 million.
bringing it back.
Simply
We really
100
hit our
million.
stride. One mic isn't working very right.
Isn't
Yeah,
it a
this is
thing
a-
where you can't get any of the money off fucking Kickstarter unless if you reach the goal?
No.
GoFundMe.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe we could open a Patreon.
Yeah,
But
it's a
that's
GoFundMe,
true.
though.
Well, we
It's
should
not
open a
Kickstarter.
Patreon. But
We
like,
should make a Patreon calendar for people who give us the Patreon, and it's gonna be sexy photos of ourselves.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll dress up like a firefighter.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I'm going to be in full firefighter garb for the sexy calendar.
I feel like that's gonna be expensive.
I'll find a way. Who said it needed to be realistic? It could be like Party City firefighter.
You're a slutty firefighter.
Yeah.
You got really short shorts and suspenders. That's it.
I'm going to be the slutty ice cream man.
Oh, so a sex offender.
Did I showed you a picture of that ice cream truck I found
Yeah.
parked in the parking lot of my work one
Where
day,
it's just
right?
a box van with
Hang
a
on.
huge hole cut
Yeah,
out of it.
I have it saved. I'm gonna show you two right now. This
The-
fucking ice cream truck. Look at that.
Oh God.
Look at that. Do
That's
you need me to send you this so
that's
they
a
can?
rape van.
It
So
is
it's just
That
a
is
huge box
100%
trucks
a
with
rape
like a chainsaw just.
just
cut.
someone cut out a poorly squared fucking square.
A poorly square.
I had no idea where you were going with that, did you?
No idea.
Man, you're like lost.
Shut up.
You really got lost.
Shut
on
your
that one.
goddamn mouth about Lost. I'm over it. The Egyptian stuff didn't even matter.
I'm over it and I've never seen it.
I don't even remember the Egyptian stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck? Egyptian?
Yeah, there was like that giant Anubis statue or something.
I thought it was.
Didn't matter.
Fucking.
Nothing matters.
Mayan.
I don't remember that.
It just ended up being two brothers that didn't like each other the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
And then there was some gold that also didn't matter. Like,
Nothing mattered on
Great
that
show.
show.
10 out of 10.
our Lost remake is gonna be a great show.
Yeah.
It'll be starring
I'm playing Kate.
all the guys in our warehouse. We'll just like strand them on an island. It'll be like a real show.
It's just Survivor.
Yeah.
Called Lost for Reals.
We just have to hide cameras there.
Lost for Feels.
Lost for Reals, Lost for Feels. That's the name of it now.
One half the island's like a survival competition. and
The other guys
one's
are
a,
just like sitting around a campfire going, "Yo guys, how you feeling?"
Yeah.
Let's talk about our feelings.
We went two different ways. I was gonna make it about like The Bachelor. Like,
Oh my god, that would be
The
amazing.
Bachelor, but they're lost on an island.
Yeah,
It's no, but it's
a bunch of bros talking.
Lord of the Flies.
That's it.
Am I? Is it?
It's
dead
fine.
again?
It's fine.
Let's watch.
We can make it in Cape May.
Ooh, we could.
Yeah, man.
That'd be
It's
hilarious.
just got to be somewhere between like drum circle and cannibalism. Like right in that.
Right in the
Right in the
perfect
sweet
medium
spot.
between
Yeah.
those.
It's just like the Girls Gone Wild between the 7th and 8th shot. That's when the ass can take off the
Exactly.
tops.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
It's just a bunch of dudes. They're like, I don't know why you want me to take my shirt off, but whatever. I'm kind of hot anyways.
I mean, we are on the beach, you know. Fucking, I mean,
I don't know why I'm wearing a shirt.
But the best part is that they're not all like the chiseled guys.
it's all dad
it's-
bods.
Yeah,
it's just us.
Yeah, like,
It's just me. I'm just like, you guys want to see my wound? Like,
it kind of looks like four guys thought this would be funny, and then they filmed it on the beach in Cape May.
But the twist is that it's actually Castaway.
Yeah,
Christian's by himself.
I thought about Castaway the other day while I was waiting to go into work. I don't know why, but I was like, what a weird concept for a movie that wouldn't have been made today. At all.
That is a really weird movie. I watched it all the way through once.
Like, the concept
It's-
is just, like, really out there, but not really.
Isn't it just he's lost on an island?
Like, he was a FedEx worker that was delivering packages or something.
Yeah.
Not delivering.
Dude, like
It was-
Bruce Willis in Pulp
Just
Fiction.
like Bruce Wilson. He's a box guy.
So, well, he's actually like the
He was, like, on a boat.
floor manager,
Right.
for FedEx,
plane.
and he had to go to like he was like overseeing the different locations, and he was going over
Are you talking about Tom Hanks or Bruce Willis?
Tom Hanks.
And then he didn't open that
Not
one.
Pulp Fiction.
He opened the one. He didn't open the one package, right?
Yeah,
What if that was just like a fire starter or something?
it wasn't. It was the divorce papers.
He had a girlfriend in the beginning too, and then he goes to the island and he gets cucked. He finds a volleyball.
Wilson
Wilson.
Yeah,
definitely
I wonder where he came
masturbated
up
on
with
that.
that's the whole movie.
At least once he jerked
Yeah, I
off
feel like the
onto that
deleted scene is
volleyball.
him fucking the volleyball.
at least once. He definitely just came on Wilson's face.
I think he cut a hole in Wilson.
Yeah, it's on the
the
underside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's only for his birthday.
Wilson's birthday or his birthday? Both.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, probably both.
When you're lost on an island, every day is your birthday.
But like, do you ever think about like all the movies that came out that just wouldn't be made today at
Yeah.
all because people are like,
The
"That's too weird,
Howling
no one
2,
would
your
watch that."
sister's a vampire?
Werewolf.
Whoops, almost got
Bitch.
it.
I mean, it's fair that you confused it because they say like you got to jab a stake in the werewolf's heart. We're going to Transylvania, where the werewolves are.
Yeah, they kind of seemed like they didn't know either.
I like none of the like Blazing Saddles couldn't get made. Like PC culture is killing comedy.
Yeah.
Like one step at a time.
Oh, we're getting
don't-
controversial.
I don't think that's
Hot
what's
take.
killing it.
I
I
think
think
it
it's the
is.
oversaturation of
I
wanting to be
think-
funny for being funny.
Not
Instead
that.
of like a
They know what's
like a slapstick thing. Because
gonna
if you
sell.
watch,
You really
like,
think that PC culture has no hand in
I'm not
the,
saying
in
that.
the,
I'm
the
saying
like
that-
dumbing down of comedy that's
I'm-
happening right now?
Not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying that that's in it, but then there's also more of a we need to make this movie to make this movie to get it to sell.
Well, yeah,
Sure,
but that's
that's-
killing everything. That's
that's
like the
Hollywood.
cancer that's
That's the
infecting the,
thing.
entire
Yeah,
movie
no, I'm-
industry.
Yeah, that's like they know what's gonna sell, so they don't make stuff that they don't know if it's gonna sell or not. Right?
Which
That's
is
why
where
we're
I'm-
on fucking Fast and Furious 20.
But that's
or
like that's a
something.
symptom of the same disease that Jaden's talking about.
Right.
Is it though? Because PC culture to me is just like limiting what you can say because it's going to hurt people's feelings versus doing it because it's going to make money.
Right, but like that's the same. Those go hand in
That's-
hand
yeah.
because like
Does it though? It doesn't seem.
yeah,
like
no,
it
they
would-
definitely do because like if you want to make a movie that's going to sell, you can't put like subversive comedy like Jaden's talking about in it.
Exactly, because like such a big portion of the population now is so worried about like what you can and can't say about your microaggressions. Like if you've ever said check your microaggressions, fucking die. Okay, so
Yo,
I don't
check
know
your
that- I don't know
microaggression,
that anyone's
dude.
ever said that.
That was a micro.
not anymore. 'Cause they
aggression.
all just died.
He has that power.
They all just listen to you.
Yep, they heard it.
They heard
the
it and
call.
they just quit. Well, but like,
But-
Castaway isn't a comedy, but it still wouldn't have been made.
Well, we're off
Today,
Castaway now, I think.
I think it's a comedy. How is that not a
Castaway
comedy?
isn't. It's a dude who got stranded on an island and is
drama.
trying to survive. That's not comedy.
I laughed a lot.
I think you're a sociopath.
Yeah, I don't think you're
I
okay.
think it's called dark comedy.
No, it's not dark. There's no jokes in it.
The guy's talking to a fucking volleyball.
That's just because he's lonely, dude.
That's called.
Yeah, but there's a certain comedy
humor.
that comes from that situation.
I don't think you're supposed to laugh at.
And a man
doesn't
talking
really
to a
matter what you're
volleyball,
supposed
it's
to do.
silly. It's silly. He named it Wilson because it says Wilson on it.
Yeah, because he's
And
going.
he's holding. It's
fucking
silly.
crazy.
He's talking to it.
I don't think it's a con. Leave your opinion.
No,
in
I
the-
mean,
No, okay, look.
it is
This is a
sad because he's
comment.
going
So there's a-
crazy, but it's also funny.
You
it's
guys-
funny
You
in
can
like
feel
a
more
way.
than one emotion at once.
Christian, are you aware of the intentional fallacy?
No, don't.
That's
try
when
to
he
bring
goes soft when you're trying to get hard.
The intention.
the unintentional fallacy.
Okay. No. What are you telling me not to bring into this?
What?
Because this is completely relevant to the discussion that we're having right now.
I'm. What?
You told me you started to say don't bring.
Oh, politics.
This is not about politics.
What?
The intentional fallacy. Never mind.
I
Okay.
said don't. What?
Never mind. It
Talking
doesn't,
about
doesn't
this,
matter.
right?
We're moving on. The intentional fallacy is when you try to interpret the creator's intentions in a work of art. And like that's the reason it's a fallacy is because that's way less important than what the audience gets from it.
You just used a lot of words that I didn't listen to. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Fine, whatever. It doesn't matter. My point is
I'm just-
Jaden's right and you're not.
I just don't think you're supposed to be laughing at a guy who's going crazy. That's just me.
I mean,
What if it's funny?
it's not a real fucking person.
I'm gonna be honest.
So
I
why
haven't.
do you care?
I
Isn't
haven't
that what's
seen
killing it, though?
Castaway
What?
in a long
Movies,
time.
because you said he's not a real person.
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to interpret that he is a real person and need to put yourself in that thing?
Well,
But
sure.
not necessarily.
But I mean, you don't necessarily have to. Like it's not.
I'm just saying in this type of movie, because
I
if you
get
go
what you're
from like a slapstick movie, then it's obvious you're just laughing at what's going on.
No, I
And,
do.
like,
I
the
do get what
situation.
you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But it's just like, yeah, the guy's going crazy. He's having a bad day. He's talking to a volleyball.
He's having a bad
Christian's laughing
day.
about it.
No, I'm not laughing.
I
I'm
just-
laughing about it.
I just don't like
He's laughing at the characterization of your interpretation of the movie.
So I haven't seen
That's my
Castaway,
interpretation.
You haven't? I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's
but
okay.
like I feel like there's a certain inherent comedy that comes from a man talking to a volleyball as if it's a
I
person.
guess, but it's not like I'm not crying from laughter. It's more of like
Well, no one is.
it's
not
more
that
of like
funny.
a
The scene where he's going away on the boat and he's like, Wilson! We meme the shit out of that, dude. Whenever we're on a boat and we're sailing away from someone, we're like, Wilson! That's comedy.
I think that's
I-
unintentional comedy from a serious scene.
It's like it's
Yeah.
referential comedy.
That's a byproduct of the current culture versus a
yeah, people
like
just take
intentional
It's a
thing.
byproduct of us.
sad things.
we
and,
made
like-
that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true. We are desensitized.
Yeah, we're 100% desensitized to like horrible events.
Yeah.
By the way, 100%,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of messed up too.
Like,
Like I feel like a
It's just
horrible
kind of us
thing,
evolving into a new culture.
I still don't think it's the best thing. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we should
It's different for sure.
be like angry at like things that are happening, but we're just not.
yeah.
You're
Uh,
already submissive before you can be.
Bro,
What?
don't bring
what are you doing?
brainwashing into this. What the fuck?
No, that's what it is. Because if one thing goes by unchecked and unthought about, then that creates a. Never mind.
No, I understand what you're saying. Why don't you finish your point, Colin? I
'Cause
think everyone
that's-
wants to hear it.
Because that's how it happens. Is once you get one thing that's off, then everything can go down. But if somebody goes back and slowly corrects it, then it becomes more of a. Yeah. That's the whole war on ideas and shit is where it goes wrong. Because when you limit yourself, you end up killing off other ideas.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's-
we're addicted to our own limitations. It's true.
You want to expand on that?
I feel like I'm
I'll
trying
stand
to
on that,
understand.
sure.
Go
what you
ahead.
said.
What's something you want to do?
Well, it's something I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to fuck
Why haven't you done that?
because I don't know if she's down to fuck.
You see it, say it, do it. Am I right? You guys remember that guy?
I want that
We
dollar.
talked about that.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
No, but it is seriously. It's like the guy. All right, this is a perfect example. So if you put like a lion or an elephant in a cage, he's tied to this one pole, right?
Yeah.
When he's a baby, he can't rip that pole out. Then when he's fully grown, he doesn't even try to rip the pole out because he couldn't do it when he was a baby. So he's addicted to his own limitation. It's like that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's addictive
Well,
is the
it's-
word you're.
He's adjusted to his own limitation.
Sure.
But no. Like
It's the lion
No,
that
he
can only
is
pace
addicted
5
because he doesn't
feet,
even
then
try.
goes out into the wild and can only pace 5 feet.
Yeah,
Right.
because this
See,
is
they
what
do.
they've always known.
No, I think addicted.
Right?
I
Yeah.
think addicted is the right word though.
Is it?
No, it is because he doesn't even try to break free.
Yeah.
He just assumes that he can't, and it's easier for him to assume that. Like it's easier for me to not quit cigarettes than it is to quit them. It's easier for him to not quit his limitation because this is the life that he's known.
Right.
See it, say do it.
You guys want a free book?
we
We
don't
just
have
gotta
any-
run up to take it.
Yeah, you just gotta go beat off of a
This is
bunch
a-
of kids who also are doing that.
Were you about to
too.
say beat off a bunch of kids?
Just beat off.
No, that's all right.
It's technically right. It's just not the preferred
What?
role in place. You gotta beat them off. Beat them off the dollar. not
Oh
beat them
yeah,
off.
you're right. You're right. Okay.
You just roll up a newspaper and slap them in the face with
Like a cat.
it, or a dog.
Do you do that to cats?
Because I don't know. That was the first animal that came
I
to
don't know. I
mind.
mean, maybe. You
I don't
do.
have a cat.
I've never had a
I'm
cat.
a dog guy. Dog.
Dog.
Anyways,
DAWG.
The dog.
I am the dog.
Dog the bounty hunter.
His wife just died.
I think we
She
were talking
did?
about Cartman, but
Oh,
yeah, his wife did just die.
Yeah.
Cartman?
Nope. Dog.
I didn't even know he was married.
What?
Cartman's wife died?
Yeah, dude, his wife died. It's fucked up.
Oh,
Rip.
shit.
it's a real G. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't think any of us really know anything we're talking about. Honestly, we're just kind of talking.
Yeah, we're just kind of
Well, we're kind of talking, but this episode we're getting philosophical.
Socrates, he was a philosopher. I learned that.
He was.
I was gonna say philanthropist. It's not the right word.
Full-on rapist.
Shut up.
Dude, Socrates probably was a full-on rapist.
Nah, the Greeks.
Fucked little boys.
Yeah, and then the Romans just ended up doing it with guys. Boom.
I think they fucked little boys too.
Nah.
Well, I feel like we've decided as a society that anytime you fuck a kid, it's rape, right?
Yeah, but we're also talking
But
like
that wasn't our society.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, if we look with a modern lens back,
we're also talking like the fucking age to die in ancient Greek wasn't like 12. How are we talking about like we
people
don't know
lived
how-
to people lived to 80 and 90 in ancient
Nah, I don't
Greece.
believe it.
They did.
Nah.
You don't even.
Where's your proof?
read a book.
Christian, I was a history major.
Where's show me the Carfax.
Google it.
You want to debate history with me? Get off
Guys,
your fucking high horse.
Space was invented by the government to keep us from Mars.
How does that make sense?
Exact. Have you seen
You're so wrong about it. Space
the
was invented
moon
by the
and
Catholic
Mars in the
Church
same
to get us
room?
united
Colin,
against the
yeah.
global
What are
threat.
you doing?
I was gonna look up the average age of a Greek man, but all they came up with was 2018.
You gotta put like
2018.
Of 2018.
2018
Oh.
Yeah.
BC.
2000.
Well, okay, the average age would be lower, but I'm just saying, like, there were people who lived to ripe old ages in ancient Greece and Rome.
I don't like the
Diddled boys.
I don't like the phrase ripe old ages. I don't know why. That made me feel weird.
Because it's comparing
I
people
mean-
to fruit, maybe?
Yeah, and also if you're old, you're not ripe.
I don't know, man. That's just the fucking
That's just
expression.
what it is.
You're like a raisin.
You're like a prune.
This is a very contentious. This is a contentious episode.
Raisins are gross. That's my hot fact.
I
hot
think this is the best
take.
one yet.
I like raisins.
I like raisins every once in a while.
I
I like
like-
the golden raisins more than I like the purple.
How do you feel about oatmeal raisin cookies?
I like them.
I like them too.
No.
Fuck you.
I don't like eating straight
I like
raisins.
I like oatmeal, but with the raisins I'm not in.
Really?
Yeah, if it's just a regular oatmeal cookie, I'm down. But not with the raisin.
So you just
Fair.
don't like raisins?
I like
hate
the raisins
raisins.
because they're sweet.
You know,
They're not sweet to me. They're just gross.
That makes sense.
It's like
How do you like normal raisins? Not raisins, grapes.
I'm down with grapes.
Are you a red grape
I love
guy?
grapes.
Or a
Any kind of grape. Give me a grape, I'll eat it. But if it's a raisin, get it out of here. It's trash.
What about grape leaves?
What?
Grape leaves.
I'm not. I
Stuffed grape leaves.
never had them.
It's a Greek food.
Yeah, I've never really eaten Greek food.
I ate one. It was gross.
I like.
I
them.
feel like it
don't
would
know.
be kind of weird.
It's like you put rice.
I
and
like
shit
hummus.
in them.
And
Hummus?
yogurt.
I love hummus.
You
Is
eat
hummus
yogurt,
Greek?
right?
Hummus is Greek.
Oh, I've eaten Greek food.
What about a gyro?
Is
Never
there
had one, but I've
yogurt
always
Greek?
wanted one.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
isn't
good.
it?
I know there's Greek yogurt.
There is Greek
don't know
yogurt.
That's why I don't like
And there's
originated in
other
Greece.
I'm not
Yogurt.
sure. I can't find the.
Well,
average.
hummus. Yeah, no, hummus is Greek.
No, I'm talking about yogurt.
Oh,
Olives are Greek,
I don't know.
I think.
Olives.
I think.
Green olives or black olives?
Green, I think. I
Well,
don't know.
olives are not inherently any culture.
Yeah, but I feel like if you think of olives, you think of
Well, yeah, no, because
Greek.
Greece, the soil in Greece is very
I think of
rocky,
martinis.
so it lends to them producing
Shaken
grapes and
not
olives.
Asia
Asia,
is where yogurt came from.
really?
Oh.
Huh.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
But
are you just being our fact checker for this
I was
episode?
wondering where it came from. It
There's
got to
be
6,000
one.
BC.
Someone should be.
But you also have
trying
to take
to
into
check
account
what
that
we're
that's
saying.
also the Silk Roads era,
Yeah,
so then it probably quickly
Right.
traveled through.
cultural diffusion was
Man.
prevalent.
What a weird thing someone had to figure out how to culture dairy to make sour cream.
I feel like they probably just did it by accident. Like,
Yeah, they just left some milk out and were like, I'll eat it.
yeah, the one guy they paid him like a fucking nickel to go and try the fucking gross sour milk, and he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good."
Not bad.
I wouldn't
really
eat it alone. I would eat it on top of something. Sure, maybe a nacho. I don't know.
Yeah. And then tortilla chips were invented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says nacho, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then they came up
Mexican
with it.
food is the best food that I will ever ingest ever, by the way.
Mexican food is like top tier, like S tier.
Also,
food.
I feel like none of the sentences I'm saying are
coherent.
I just
Correct.
the phrasing kind of threw me off. The ingesting.
It's been a long couple days.
I get it.
Have you
man.
guys heard of a sushi burrito?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure
it doesn't.
Yes,
just-
it does.
I'm pretty sure it's just a sushi that's really long.
So it's just a
It's-
roll they didn't
yeah.
cut into
Yeah,
biteable
I
sizes.
think, and that sounds fucking awesome to me.
No, I like popping the sushi in.
I
That's
just want
what-
to try
you
it
just
and see
gotta
if
pop it.
'cause
I like
want to see like
popping.
how long it
Popping and
takes
locking.
because it's a lot. I think it would be cool.
It ruins the sushi experience for me.
It does.
I want to
It
take it
combines
and just
two.
pop and then be able to converse.
So wait, the sushi burrito, do they put like rolls in it, or is it just like sushi in a
I
I
feel
think
like-
large
it's, you know how
thing?
like they cut up the sushi.
Yeah.
I think they just don't do that.
Okay.
So it's just
See, I
a-
usually,
It's just a roll
It's just
instead
a
of roll.
sushi. Yeah,
but it's not a hand roll. It's like a
Sushi
it's
roll.
like a foot roll.
yeah.
There's multiple L's instead of just 2.
Roll. I heard about them on like Instagram or something, and I was like, I want to try that, but I don't want to go find a place to try it.
I hate finding things like that on Instagram because you know it's just people who are like, "Ooh, this is gonna get likes."
Yeah.
If I do something weird to normal things, it's like
Actually,
just
no, I heard about it on Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just aggressively kicked open the door when you said Tinder.
Yeah.
We're talking about sushi.
Can I have that one?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. So it's just like before they cut up into like the little ones, I think they just leave it like a big one. That
Yeah,
like
it's just like the big roll.
I don't like
they
it.
wrap it in paper, and it's like
You don't like
here's your
sushi?
No, I love sushi, but I don't like the idea of that because a part of the sushi experience is popping it into your mouth, right?
It is cool to be able to like dress each little thing
Yeah.
differently, like to put
Like,
a little bit
ooh,
of
this
wasabi
time
in
I'm
it.
gonna try a little wasabi on this.
I
But
don't
if you
like.
got
How do you feel about pizza bagels?
hell yeah, dude.
Well, part of the pizza experience is eating it in a slice.
But
that's a
part of
bagel.
the pizza bagel experience is popping. Got you there.
I feel like you don't.
I don't have enough evidence to fight you, but I know it's not right.
I do, but I just don't want to expend
What are your
the
thoughts
effort.
on pizza rolls?
I fucking hate pizza rolls.
What about
Really?
pizza logs?
Oh, they're great.
I've never
logs
really
are
had
the
pizza
best,
logs.
Pizza
Pizza
logs
logs
are
are
pretty
just
good.
what's it called?
It's like
They're just egg rolls with pizza.
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
a cheese stick
Pepperoni
with
and cheese
that's wrapped in
rolled up.
pepperoni
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then just like wrapped in egg roll.
I feel like that'd probably be good.
deep fry.
They're real good. And then they fry it and then they give you some marinara sauce and they go, "Have a good time."
Do they always say that?
I hope
They
so.
whisper it in your ear, and it's like,
You bite into it, it comes out of the pizza roll. And you hear, "Have a good time."
and all the letters float out, then just fall.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd shit my pants.
No, that's later after you eat the pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Pizza
Covered
logs. I'm sorry.
covered in grease, by the way.
They are deep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was soaking in grease.
So do we want to talk about Lord of the Rings and shit, or
No, I think we're on pizza now.
I didn't mean right now. I just. What do you guys like on pizza?
I like calzones.
Shut
Fuck
up,
you.
Ben Wyatt.
Fuck you.
I could get with a calzone, but I gotta be in the right mood.
I've never.
The-
I have had a calzone once.
I don't really like them.
Calzones?
Yeah, I lied.
You
the fuck
piece of
outta
shit.
I don't like them. It's just like wrapping.
It's a pizza, just
It's a pizza
flipped.
just folded over.
Well, it
That's how
depends
I
on the
see it.
size. If
Like-
you could have like a hand calzone, like a hot pocket, possibly, but calzone form, then it's good.
I feel like a calzone is
What?
a general term to describe many.
Like I want to, I want to be
Different
able to
types
walk
of
with this
food.
pizza, but I can't
And
because
it
it's a
also-
pizza.
It also gets crispier too.
But if
Sir-
it was
It's smaller.
folded in on itself,
certain people could say that pizza logs are calzones.
I don't know if
egg,
there's a
egg rolls are
crimping.
Asian calzones.
I don't know. When you get calzone, you gotta crimp the end.
you got
You don't do that with
you crimping them rolls.
with the rolls.
I
What are you even talking
I
about?
don't
You
know
can walk with a
anymore.
slice of pizza, though. You can hold it in your hand.
Yeah, but
I like.
the potential for mess is higher.
is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
Yeah, no, it's not.
Is it a hoagie
It
though?
100% is a sandwich.
hoagie's just another word for sandwich, isn't it?
No, it's a long one.
No.
Yeah, it's another word for
I mean, it's
sandwich. If
yes.
you're from New Jersey.
I like. All right, hear me out. Jalapenos, pepperoni, and pineapple on pizza.
Yo, I love pineapple on pizza. I know
Yeah,
that's gonna
the
like.
pineapple would counter out the jalapenos.
Yeah, and then the greasiness from the pepperoni just like
I
brings it
like
all
a
together.
good Hawaiian pizza.
I do too.
You got
What
the
is even
chopped
happening
ham.
right now?
You
We're
got the
talking about
pineapple.
pizza.
Yeah, you're talking about Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian
you ever
pizza's
had it,
fucking
though?
Good,
I
dude.
like
I
it.
have.
What were your thoughts?
All those people who say
Take off the ham and
It
put
was
pepperoni
that,
on.
exactly.
That's better.
I mean, I just don't like the pineapple there
I
I don't get why
Don't know what to
people are
tell you,
so
then.
against the pineapple.
because it just doesn't match.
Have you tried it though?
I just told you.
Oh
I
yeah,
tried
you
it.
did. I wasn't paying attention.
Come on, Christian. Would
Sorry.
you, wanna have
You are the person
number
that
one
asked the
podcast
question.
I
on
did.
the internet, and you ask me shit like that.
We're just
the jalapenos.
Yeah,
really
we're
make
beating
it
Joe
better.
Rogan. Fuck
we're,
that
we're-
guy.
We're, we're rolling it back for a
I'll
second.
spinning back kick him
Have
right
you-
in the nuts. I don't give a
Have
fuck.
you tried it though?
Have you tried it?
I think the jalapenos and fucking pineapple are really good together.
Eh,
I just
I
think,
feel like I don't really like jalapenos as much as I should.
is it the taste that you think you
I
should
don't know.
like?
I think it's that it's hard to cook them right.
Really?
'Cause,
Yeah.
they'll-
Yeah.
they'll-
Like,
they
if
get
they're-
too-
Definitely.
like
If-
those jalapeno poppers. If like you bite into one, the whole jalapeno comes out.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, if those aren't cooked right, it's just like, what's the point?
I think for the
Yeah.
pizzas they just do the pickled jalapenos, which makes it a little bit easier. And I personally like it because it's
I
like,
like those.
it's really jalapeno tasty when you actually get it.
I don't really like olives, but if it's on like a white pizza, you get
That's
those black
delicious,
olives on
yeah.
there.
Black olives
Hell
and
yeah.
pepperoni. That's what
That's
you get
not
right there.
white pizza though.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
can
good.
put
You could
pepperoni
put
on a white
pepperoni
pizza.
on white pizza.
No,
It's not
it's good. It's
the same.
I recommend it.
It is.
Are
Wait,
you saying it's not
thinking-
white pizza because the colors
Are
change?
you thinking?
No, white pizza, black olives, pepperoni. That's the way I grew up eating white pizza.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not a
Maybe
fan of
next
white
time.
pizza in general, honestly.
Eh.
Yeah,
White pizza with bacon's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
it just gets too greasy for me.
It's gotta have the right kind of garlic sauce, but
Yeah. If the sauce ain't
the
right,
sauce is off.
you lost.
Yeah, it's ruined.
you
Game's
lost
ruined.
because of your sauce.
The sauce lost you the. I don't fucking. I lost it.
What are
I'm
we-
three. I'm 3 beers deep now.
We're just
like,
rambling at this point.
on an empty stomach too. Woke up too late. Let's talk about Lord of the Rings.
I ate a whole thing of feta cheese before I came here.
Wait,
What the fuck?
did you eat the feta cheese alone, or did you eat it with like
I didn't have any crackers.
When you
You
say
just ate the cheese.
when you say a whole thing,
like crumbled feta cheese, dude.
like
Have
a,
you ever had
Like
feta
a
cheese
tub of it?
inside of a hamburger?
with like a spoon or like
Just my
You just drank. You just scooped it out with your hands like an animal.
I don't blame it. Feta cheese. Is
It was so good.
It
I had a
is.
little
It
bit. I
is
was like,
good.
damn, this is good.
But I feel like if I sat down and ate a tub of
I
any
wasn't
kind of
even
cheese, I would
I
get
wasn't-
sick of it.
I
Wait a
wasn't
second.
even
Hold
I'm
on.
just picturing Christian like,
was-
hunched over in his kitchen like.
I looked like a fucking gremlin. I was just standing there like,
Is feta cheese and blue cheese? Is blue cheese just feta cheese that went bad?
I feel like, yeah. All
It's got mold, right? Like that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
all our
Yeah.
cheese makers out there, you'll leave us a comment
us up.
saying which one's better.
If you want to sponsor us, you don't even have to send money. Just
Yo,
send
I'll
cheese.
eat all your cheese.
Just send
dude.
free cheese.
Just send us cheese.
Especially if it's pepper jack. I
We'll
love that
recommend it. It'll be great.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So you could just send us cheese or like $100 million.
Yo, Cuba cheese, hit us up.
shit. One or the other.
What about $100 million worth of cheese?
That'd be the
That's a
ultimate.
lot of fucking cheese.
We could resell it at a premium.
I
Ooh.
will.
I'm keeping it.
I will
All
eat
of
all of it. I will eat it all.
I'm
One day
gonna
we
dive
come
into
back
it like
and
Scrooge
Jaden and
McDuck.
Christian are
Yes.
just like animals eating
I will-
cheese, growling at each other.
I want to relax in a bath of hot cheese.
Yeah, let's just have a vat of queso dip that we can
Yes.
just like swim in.
You know how, like, at the movies they have the nacho cheese dispenser?
Yeah.
I want that, but I want it to go straight into my mouth. I love cheese.
But whenever you like want it, it just appears. You're like, ah.
Can we rig a bathtub with queso in the pipes?
Dude, you're...
We should just fill
Are
this.
you got a little half chub going right now?
I'm full chub, dude.
Thinking about cheese.
So much cheese.
Yeah.
And then crackers also.
Have you guys had horseradish cheese?
I fucking hate horseradish.
Really?
I don't like horseradish. I've
I
never had horseradish
tried
cheese.
horseradish, and it was just, like, intense.
Yeah.
It's like wasabi.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
hot, and I don't know why.
You guys have that Asian spicy mustard that like all the Chinese restaurants have?
No.
It tastes
No.
like straight up ink.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes. It's
Well-
disgusting.
Regular spicy mustard doesn't taste.
No,
that great
regular
either.
spicy mustard is
Grain mustard or
Kinda
spicy
gross.
mustard?
what?
There's two different-
Dijon mustard. I'm
Oh,
not
did you
really
say
that big of a
grain?
fan
Yeah.
of
I
Dijon.
thought you said gray.
I just
No,
like yellow
that's very-
mustard.
Yellow
That
mustard?
classic yellow
American
mustard. Yeah.
yellow mustard.
Good old yellow
What
mustard.
about honey mustard?
Hell yeah, dude.
I like honey mustard.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
honey mustard.
Honey mussels?
Honey mustard on pretzels.
I rub honey on my
I just
muscles to
combined
make
all
them
those.
shine.
What did you say?
He rubs honey on his muscles to make him shine.
What did you say?
Try and keep up.
And also when it gets like stiff, because if you leave honey out, it gets
And
like
you're
hard.
erect.
You work out more.
Because there's more tension.
That's like dicks and balls.
Did you say
They
you like
look
dicks and
better
balls?
when they're lubed up. I need to get some honey.
Have you guys ever fallen down the bodybuilder YouTube?
No.
Fucking,
You know they like dehydrate themselves to make their skin tighter.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Drop weight.
It is pretty intense.
My dad used to work with a bodybuilder when he was security at Sears.
Really?
Yeah.
I
That
fell
dude was
into this
massive.
hole, and it was this dude.
Did somebody put grass over it?
Yeah. I fell right into it. It was it
Rolled
was
his
Freddy.
ankle.
Freddy strikes again.
So
Fucking Scooby Doo.
this dude was like, I just do it to get, the feeling of it. And, I just like it. And, it makes me look good. I'm not addicted, though. And he's like, I keep all the bottles that I use forever. I'm not addicted.
Oil?
Of the steroids.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that? I feel like that's cheating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think with bodybuilder competitions, it's like a kind of a staple for them.
I feel like it's cheating still though.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
Like if someone could naturally get gigantic without any steroids or anything, that's more impressive than a dude's that's just shooting
Well-
steroids into himself.
Like the mountain
Sure.
from Game of Thrones.
Is just gigantic.
He is, but he takes steroids.
Is that just because he'll deflate if he
Because he's a
doesn't?
bodybuilder.
It's 'cause
He's
a
also
bodybuilder.
like the world's strongest man though.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause he
it just because
takes
it
steroids.
makes
That's
his
cheating.
muscles better.
It is cheating, but he fucking does it.
That's
He
what we're
cheated.
That's what we're saying. Man.
It's cheating, and I won't stop saying it.
Okay.
Bringing this all the way to the courts.
I'm on my way to DC right now.
Don't go there, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, I heard DC isn't the best.
It's like literally the most expensive city in the world to live in.
But
Well,
New
yeah,
York-
because you got all politicians there. They got money.
they don't live there.
They got homes.
Some of them do.
Most of them live in Maryland.
They got side chicks there.
Hil-
Hillary's got her side bay there
Hillary has a mansion there.
Yeah.
Fuck Hillary.
for her side
Piece of
chick.
shit. Worse than Israel.
We can't. We got
Politics,
stop.
am I right?
No more politics on the toilet. I'm done. I'm done. You know that video? Remember that one? Spiders.
Spiders.
What's up with them?
Spiders. 8 legs.
Dude, speaking of spiders, The Hobbit.
Oh, fuck. I stop every time at the spider part.
Why?
Every
Really?
time. I just stop reading. I get
That's a good
bored,
book.
and then I try to go back, and I'm like, I don't fucking know what was happening.
You gotta put yourself in the
so I
place of Bilbo
restart
Baggins.
every time. Bilbo
gotta-
more like Dilbo.
You gotta be
Got him. Dab.
you gotta be Bilbo Baggins.
You gotta
Also,
be
by the
Bilbo.
way, Frodo's name was also almost Bingo. Bingo Baggins.
Bingo Baggins is such a better name.
It's really
Yeah.
not.
It is
And
though.
the fact that you can't see that makes me concerned for your health.
I think it'd be
I'm just
hilarious
living, dude.
in this like serious film.
I'm just living my best life.
Like I think it'd be funny in this like serious
This
like
serious-
film and book that the
like-
main character is trying to get this ring.
And his name is Bingo Baggins.
There's a bunch of friends that are helping him and they're fighting dragons, fighting orcs. Then the executive goes, "What's his name?" And he goes, "Hear me out."
Bingo Baggins.
Bingo.
You know, like Bilbo Baggins is already a hilarious name.
Yeah, and then
Like-
imagine if he adopted one of his nephews or something, and his name was Bingo.
Yeah.
And Bingo
That
was
just
his name.
made
Oh.
the whole movie.
Exactly. There's so many dildo Baggins jokes, anyways.
What
and
about
then
Dildo
imagine-
Buggers?
Dildo
What?
Swaggins.
Dildo Swaggins.
Dildo Swaggins.
Dildo Buggers is better.
I don't know what
I
that.
don't get that one.
I don't get that reference.
It's not really a reference. But like Tolkien was British. Bugger means fuck in British.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a reference to a different language.
It's not it's the same language.
Yeah, but sometimes when you
They
pick
don't speak
languages on
American.
like the internet, it's like U.S. English or U.K. English.
And there's three
true.
different types of British within the British English.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know if that's right. That might just be British
Well,
Sign
there's
Language.
like English, British,
I-
Scottish.
I just
that
meant like
Australian.
I know how
Enough,
sign
Colt.
language works for Britain. There's
Cannot do it.
4 different types of sign language,
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
unlike the American Sign Language. There's like British
okay.
Sign Language 1, and then like Sign Language of the Brits, and then Wales Sign Language or some shit.
Wales is the best. Fucking Eric Idles from Wales.
How do they do that with their flippers? That's so impressive.
It's really
Good
complex, dude. You gotta.
Boom-dooms.
All these now.
They get the tail in there too, so it's like it's a
Yeah.
few objects
Yeah.
moving at once.
It's more of interpretive dance than sign
And
language.
the interpretation's really up to the eye of the
Yeah.
beholder at that point, because
Yeah. You know how big blue whales are?
The biggest living creature,
But
right?
like they're the size of like 6 buses end to end. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude.
It's fucking insane.
Did you know
That's
they
why
can
the
come,
ocean
like,
scares
200
me.
Gallons?
Yeah. What?
They come like 200 gallons per release.
Per release.
Yeah, like. Could you imagine like drowning in whale semen?
Damn, girl, you made me nut like a whale.
Jesus.
You say that as she's just caked with white, like.
Yeah, she's stuck to the wall.
She went through the wall, went through the neighbor's house, and just stuck through her wall. Shot out like a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're addicted to our own limitations.
We got real.
Oh, I can't
we were
bring- I
pretty
can't bring
serious
back
at
to
the
that.
start
I
of
forgot
this,
what
and
I
now
was
we're talking about
Whale
wild nut.
Yeah. Full
Anyway,
circle.
we're in a new era of fantasy thanks to George R. R. Martin.
We're actually
I
talking
mean,
about books
kind
again,
of.
right?
Yeah.
Like he brought fantasy back into the mainstream.
Well, it's not even that. It's like he brought
I mean,
real characterization to fantasy,
sure.
as
yeah.
opposed to Tolkien.
Can we
who,
do
like-
that for science fiction now too? Because I feel like it's
Star Trek. Just watch Star Trek.
Firefly.
Firefly was it. Firefly was it.
Just watch Star Trek.
I don't want to watch Star
Star
Trek.
Trek's good.
It bores me.
What about Battlestar Galactica?
I
Wasn't
don't
that a
like
thing?
those shirts.
yeah, they are kind of stupid.
Yeah, the
I can't
costume
get
design
past it.
bothers me.
Wasn't Battlestar Galactica that too, though? Didn't they have really good characters?
I
Battlestar
haven't watched it.
There's
Galactica.
too many episodes.
There's like 10
No?
in the
Well,
first.
Wait, am I thinking about different?
Well, there's 2 Battlestar Galactica.
There's, like,
the
a
original
bunch,
one
yeah.
from like the 70s, which people liked, and the remake of that, kinda. I think.
I feel
And
like the
both of them
remake
are
has
good.
like 200 episodes or
I
something.
think it's like 5 seasons.
Oh, that's
From
so
what I remember from Portlandia. There's a whole episode about it.
I think I saw that episode.
Firefly deserved
seen
to have more than one season.
How about
Yeah.
a movie and a comic book
100%.
and a board game?
6
'cause
seasons
they
in a
have
movie?
that.
The board game's pretty good.
Nathan
I own
Fillion.
it.
It's fun.
I have not seen Firefly.
It's good.
I've heard that about it.
Okay.
Got too much Star
That's pretty
Trek to
cool.
get through.
Again.
No, not again. I haven't even finished The Next Generation. That's the only one I've even watched.
They canceled it for more Survivor, and that's what's really depressing to me.
Is that true?
Yeah, because it was on Fox.
Oh,
They
yeah, 'cause it was,
canceled
like, in a
and
weird
they
time
put, like,
slot, right?
reruns on.
Ah, man.
That's what they do to most
Instead
their
of
shows.
Survivor, why don't they just do Lost for real?
That was on ABC though.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Lost
Lost
was ABC.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but
This
this-
is
I thought you meant Lost for
actually
real.
people stuck
Oh.
on an island.
Isn't that just Survivor Man?
That's alone.
No, like I don't want them to have people come rescue them at the end, kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
like I want
They're
to keep
gonna-
going.
Oh,
They're-
like Hatchet.
Yeah,
Where
like
he just
Hatchet.
becomes a
Or like
hitman
Robinson
for
Crusoe.
bears. What?
So is it a
Crusoe.
retelling, or did you just give him a backpack and a camera and say, go get lost?
And push him out of a helicopter.
And hope-
No, the cameras are hidden on the island.
Okay.
Okay, so
What if he finds the camera though?
Like in the Even Steven movie.
they won't find the cameras because
They have to get the tapes somehow.
Speaking
No,
of Robert
we'll
Louis
find the
Stevenson.
cameras. Christian, you're not even listening.
They
What
give
if
a
he-
fundamental misunderstanding.
He starts
of how the show's
hunting the
working.
camera crew.
And they don't know it.
Yeah, they don't realize it.
There's a whole camera crew there. They're doing makeup.
You just see like a
lighting.
blood splatter, and one of the cameras drops to the ground.
Yeah. And then he like looks in the camera like he's confused.
He's breathing really heavy. He's like, then he sprints.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
It's
how
just
the
like
horror
Matthew
movie
Fox.
ends.
Every scene with Matthew Fox is just him going.
Heavy breathing. Yeah, I say,
Like
yeah.
Finn from Star Wars.
Exactly.
Like that.
Like that. That was a good Matthew
What
Fox
happens if you
impression,
put?
Christian.
Never mind. Okay.
Were you gonna say a fake actor in the place of Bruce Willis?
No,
Bruce
I was
Willis.
not going to say that.
Bruce Willis should have been Luke Skywalker.
Let's not talk about what I was going to say.
Guys, Ringo's my favorite Beatle.
Rango?
Rango?
Paul's the best Beatle.
The
full
Johnny
stop.
Depp movie? Rango?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I
like that
haven't
movie.
either.
I think it's
Isn't it like Blazing Saddles except with a lizard?
no.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like it's a western.
Is that your reference for Western movies?
Yeah, I've never seen all of Blazing Saddles either.
Really?
Yeah, I started it while I was sick at home, and then fell asleep, and then I was like, I don't know what. I'm
You want to
doing.
watch it? We just gotta pop that bad boy in the VCR.
You guys have it on VHS?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got The Wall too. If you'd rather watch that,
I
I know how Colin feels, but you know,
I thought
Maybe.
that like
Animals.
was fucked up.
The
is
Wall?
it? Maybe
I don't know. I thought we tried to play it once.
it's possible. It's entirely possible.
100%.
I
Stop.
know, buddy.
Have you done DNT?
I hate everyone. Not just you three. Everyone.
You guys are just sacks of meat to me.
I'm I'm the media sack.
I have the most meat in my sack.
Gross.
You got the testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
I think that means like the thing that keeps all of your organs up inside.
Testicular fortitude?
No, I meant like.
What?
Never mind. The joke's dead.
Testicular torsion. Cock and ball torture.
Hernia. That's what I was
Testicular
gonna say.
torsion.
I think you just have
Oh.
a hernia.
Oh, I did have one of those.
Oh, so then it's true.
Yeah.
Rob's got one of those, and he's had it for like a year now.
Yeah.
Didn't you say like if you have it for like a month, it can kill you?
They said like there is a thing where like
Blood clots.
it goes up into your digestive tract and it like fucking you can't shit
Okay.
because it's just blocking the whole thing and then it just like piles up and it like fills your stomach
and then
shit.
you go like septic.
It can kill you if it goes untreated, but it's basically just like hardcore constipation.
I've
You
had.
just shit
I,
yourself to death.
when was the last time you guys were constipated?
Yesterday.
I'll tell you, dude, my hemorrhoids are fucking gone.
I'm so jealous.
I
that good?
eliminated them. Why is that not good?
That kind of sounds like you just punched yourself in the.
Why would you
butthole until
want
they were
hemorrhoids?
gone.
No.
How is any situation in which your hemorrhoids are gone not good?
When
When
someone
you gotta get out of a party real quick.
This
like,
is
my
very
hemorrhoids are
personal to
flaring.
when
me.
someone invites you to sit down next to him, but you don't want to, and you go, "I can't sit. I have hemorrhoids."
I can still
And you walk
do
away.
that and not have hemorrhoids.
No,
I
but
don't
I'm
know.
gonna check.
You can just lie.
I'm gonna
He's gonna get right into there.
He's gonna do an impromptu colonoscopy.
Yeah.
No need to drink all that stuff that makes you shit. Just pull your pants down, and I got it.
He doesn't mind if he sees the shit.
Visual
He wants to-
inspection.
If
He
he has
wants
to
to
sift
see
through
it.
the shit to check if you're lying, that's just a consequence of the
It's a plus.
situation.
All right.
For
well,
him.
Happy sifting.
It's a plus for him. He's into it.
You got a shit fetish, Colin?
No, that was my TSA agent impersonation.
Oh.
What?
I would like to. This joke is dead. New topic.
We got bowl.
You can't just.
It's full ice. There's no drink. But there's water now, so
You can
that
drink
is drink.
that. I don't know how clean that bowl is. Yeah.
I touched
Pull your hand out of there. Afraid of bacteria?
Now put it back in there.
Afraid of shitting yourself to death?
Yeah, there you go. Now
Take
wiggle
it out.
around. Yeah.
Oh,
it's so cold.
Yeah. There's ice in there.
you got me wet.
Fuck you.
Oh shit, Colin, you're wet.
Yep.
You ready to go?
Oh, that's
am
making
so
me wet.
Guys, we really hit our stride with this one, huh? This is probably
Yes.
Have I talked about The Great Gatsby?
Go ahead.
So,
I'm curious what you
All
think.
right. In school, think about this.
Okay.
Whose perspective is The Great Gatsby written by?
Nick.
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 All right.
Wait. Yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
So I had this thought as I was reading it, and
Peter Parker's great grandfather. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's canon in my book.
so the
Head.
teacher kept telling us that fucking Jordan Baker, which is kind of Nick's love interest, is the exact same as Daisy.
No.
But here's
She's
the
trying
thing.
to be, right? Like that's the.
This is. I started thinking about it, and I tried to explain this to a teacher, but they're like, "No, that's dumb." So
I feel like they're committing the intentional fallacy.
you don't want to go phallic when you're trying to get hard. So
Sticks and balls, right?
so like sticks and balls.
This is really going off the rails.
So the thing is,
Really hit our stride with
Was it
this
ever
one.
on the rails?
No.
do you want to break down a guerrilla warfare?
No. Just
No.
talk about the Great
So,
Gatsby.
I was like reading it, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right because she has a job and a career. She's a professional golfer.
I thought it was
Daisy.
tennis. No, golfer.
Yeah,
right.
isn't Daisy just like
She's-
more or less a gold digging whore?
Well, no, her family's rich, and then same thing with her husband's family.
Oh, okay.
So they both
they're
have money.
Rich. They both
Yeah.
have money.
So basically, they both came from that, and that's why Daisy
They were
doesn't wanna do
with the
anything.
1%.
Yeah,
Do you
but then I started realizing that like
just
all
right out of the gate that was a failure? I'm just gonna stop.
so like they're like 22 basically, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
right in
feeling-
that age range.
I think so. Yeah.
So when you
20s.
think about it, like they're still on that like
Hey,
weird
give me a
like
beer.
I have to fit in stage.
yeah.
So she's just trying to fit in with Daisy because
That's
she's
what
like,
I thought it was too.
But then
she was just
think
trying to
about
act like
this.
her.
he doesn't really describe their relationship, Nick and Jordan Baker's relationship,
Yeah, that's true.
because it's written from his perspective, and he doesn't want to think about her because he actually likes her
Yeah.
and she likes him. So, and then that's why it's not written about as in depthly as as Gatsby's and Daisy's love.
I didn't like the new movie because they
That makes
used new
sense.
music, and I thought it would have been cooler if they used like swing
Our
versions.
teacher tried to explain to us that it was like
It's the whole.
the introduction of jazz to America and the introduction of
Like
hip
Hip-hop.
hop is like the same.
it's not.
I just
yeah,
thought it was so
though.
that they could sell a soundtrack.
That's
pretty much what it was.
They were like, people know these songs and these artists, so put them in.
Yeah.
But they could have just like done modern music just with like a swing version of it.
They
You know what I
could've
mean?
done
Or
that.
jazz version.
That'd have been interesting.
I believe
People
it's
are-
pronounced Yaz.
The Yaz flute.
I only played the skin flute.
Nice. He
You gotta
punched
stop
the
holding
door
on, it
again.
won't get longer.
Actually, palm struck it this time.
Ooh.
Monkey fist.
Just- Striking tiger. Ha!
That's a monkey fist.
Fuck
Christian.
you.
God. That's my thoughts on the Great Gatsby.
You know, did you guys have Mrs. Bowman?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, pretty much every class we were doing The Great Gatsby, she would be like, there are no virgins in this book. And the reason is because she was trying to like make a point about what the color white represented in the book. And her point was that it wasn't like purity. But like no one understood it. Because it was like Gen Pop. And like everyone was just like, virgins? Why is she talking about virgins? Like,
She could have just been like, here's the connection to that.
yeah.
Like, it would have been easier for people to understand.
Well, I think she was trying to like
Get people
teach
to think.
like a teacher, you know? But
Didn't
No one
work out
wants to
that way.
learn.
yeah,
No one wants to learn.
I do.
Nah.
I want to learn what I want to learn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't want.
See, that was the problem with college. That's why I fucking almost failed French
Why did you take
Buongiorno.
French?
Crabs.
because I had to.
You had to take like a
The
language.
do that every podcast.
And it was like I already took Spanish, so let's learn French.
You could have taken like Swahili or something.
Swahili.
If
Isn't
that was
the
an
one
option, I
with
would have
all
loved
clicks?
to.
Did you legit only have like French or Spanish as a choice?
I think there
That's
was like
what we had.
Japanese and.
Oh, I
this
know
is in
someone.
college.
Oh, he's talking about college.
I know someone who's taking Japanese next year, and I was like, good luck.
I might do it.
Don't they also have sign language?
Dude,
seems like a
Japanese
thing.
is way too complicated.
It is. There's 3 different alphabets.
Yeah.
It's like.
And
they got.
Like everything you know about
yeah,
like language is just like, ha, nope.
Yeah.
I think it's
all
also like different
linguistics out the window.
accents like can't understand each other. Almost like they have different words for everything.
I don't think you guys could do that.
It's not on video.
We're not on video yet.
Whatever.
If you want us to go to video, you could just give us $100 million.
I mean, we could do it right now. I just need a second webcam.
You kind of just blew up my last point there.
Sorry, man.
We're using
It's almost like you don't want 100.
unlicensed HyperCam 2 for for our video portion.
I actually did that for some YouTube video I made when I was like 12.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was.
I used to make some videos, man.
I feel like all the books that we were forced to read in like high school English were good books, but because we were forced to like read them. Sorry, I shut down for a second.
No, I know what you're saying,
liked
and you're
most of
absolutely
them.
right.
I liked them, but then they were like, "Oh, what's the symbolism of this?" And I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
you're
I feel-
trying to make like connections to things that are like not really
Yeah, it
Fair.
seems like it's whatever your teacher's interpretation of
is
it
what's right.
is
Like,
the correct
if I
answer.
have a different interpretation of something, they're like, "No, that's wrong." It's like, but
Yeah.
I interpreted it this way. How can you tell me it's wrong?
Well, that's the problem with the curriculum, because like when I was in AP Lit for senior year, and like I had a real issue with a lot of the questions because they were multiple choice. So obviously there's only one right answer,
yeah.
but it's
Right.
interpretation based. So like if you just have a different interpretation, you get the question wrong,
Yeah.
even if it's totally valid.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
What happened with the Great Gatsby?
Yes.
it's like, "Oh, what did the author mean by this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Show me an interview of him saying this is what he meant, and that's what he meant."
Stop committing the intentional fallacy.
But unless he meant, like, unless
Are you
he
just
straight
trying
up
to
said
say
it.
that like as many times
Is
as
that-
possible?
it's accurate.
I don't know what it means though.
Okay. So the intentional fallacy is you try to interpret the author's intent rather than getting your own meaning from the piece of art.
I want to go to an
So,
art museum
basically-
again.
So like if it means
Listening
something
to a
different to
song.
you than it meant to the author, that's still a valid interpretation of the artwork.
It's like a picture means a picture's worth 1,000 words, except for books.
So then, what is committing the intentional fallacy?
Saying,
Like trying
"Oh,
to say, oh well,
this
Your
is what it-
interpretation's wrong.
yeah,
well, yeah,
like this
basically-
is what the author meant by it."
All right.
So
You're
your
using
and
interpretation
you're
is
wrong.
because the author
ideas.
meant something else.
Yes.
hmm
All right. Everyone, calm
Like,
down.
what do they mean by the sky is blue? I don't know. The sky's blue. I don't know. Maybe that's all he meant.
Because no one's virgins.
Yeah,
There's no version.
there ain't no virgins
no
in this
virgins
story,
in here.
except one. Cut that out.
Is that you?
No. Cut out. Cut the recording.
We don't have copyright.
Turn it off.
Lord of the Rings sucks. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't suck, but I struggle to get through it.
I can't get into him, into Token.
I don't think anyone can anymore. He's dead.
Just dig him up, man. There's got to be a hole there somewhere.
I think it's just Bo.
Yeah, that's an eye socket.
Yeah, it's bones.
You could just fuck his grave.
Why are you gonna fuck his grave?
I just meant the dirt above his grave. 'Cause
Dig like a little dick-shaped hole.
Yeah.
Yep. With your dick.
Just dig in there with your dick.
They put cement over Abraham Lincoln's dead body so people couldn't steal it anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because someone tried, right?
did.
Yeah.
Someone successfully stole.
try. They did it.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, well, this has to be a thing now. Thanks, America.
Yep. That seems like America.
What are you gonna do with it though? Like what?
They held it for ransom.
Oh.
They were like, hey, we have his
Yeah.
dead body. What are you going to do?
Actually
Pay
a
us
pretty good
money.
Plan. You guys want to go steal Reagan's body?
No. I very much don't.
Reagan's body.
Dude, the conservatives will slobber all over that cock.
All the money will trickle down to us.
And then
Exactly.
They'll
We'll hold
probably
him for
just, like,
ransom.
drone strike us or something.
It's the
Instead
risk
of
we gotta take.
And that drone will trickle
Shoot
down
Me
to
Productions
us.
steals Reagan's corpse.
It all just trickles
I don't
down.
think
Is that
this
the
is a
pod-
good
Is
idea.
that the episode name? We steal Reagan's corpse.
I don't think you could put. No,
I was gonna make it you
I
guys
know.
like dicks and balls.
I like that one more.
I don't
I
like
like
that. I'm not down with that.
Or you can make it give us $100 million.
Give us $100 million.
We got a bunch of bets going right now.
There's a lot of
I feel like each of us has our own bit, and they're all conflicting.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
Four head on.
We're all going full speed, like directly into each other.
I do wish I was wearing a yellow shirt though.
We missed the train.
because there's green, red, blue, and if I wore a solid yellow shirt, it would have matched.
You heard me.
Man, I wish I was a Homo erectus.
Homo or rapist?
Yeah.
That too. If I was fucking one of you guys in the ass right now, all right.
Got it. Got it. Start over.
How did this joke start?
Welcome to TTaoT Talk.
I think we're like an hour and a half in now.
Yeah,
Pretty sure. That's fine though. We can have a long one.
that's what she said.
Long one.
She's gonna have to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's no heterosexuality down here.
It's just all gay.
It's all
It's
gay.
gay hours.
I mean, we're talking about Gollum. We're trying to make him gay.
I thought he was. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
That's not how.
I mean, he only got like a page before he became Gollum.
What did you guys
And
think
then it
about
was
what's
just
his
all
name
about the
being gay
ring.
from the show Stranger Things?
Oh, Will?
Yeah,
It's
I-
still up in the air whether he's
Yeah, I
gay
don't
or
know
not.
if he is or not.
exactly, and it said twice, so that's like his most.
He was like, "It's not my fault you don't like girls," and I was like, "Well, he called him a baby."
And like,
Is
people
this
think
just
that-
in my?
It does seem like, though, in 2019, they're trying to get as much gay representation as possible.
Even if it doesn't really make
And,
sense for
like,
the character.
Normally,
like-
they wouldn't drop a hint like that and then have him wind up
See,
not being
I
gay,
saw it
you know what I
as
mean?
like he's not grown up yet.
Yeah, like that
Like,
that's kind of how I
You know,
saw
if
it
you
the
are
first time.
kidnapped and brought to a different dimension, you know that might be traumatic, and you might
Yeah,
not want to grow up and
for sure.
be like, "Oh, that was real."
I just
This
thought it
is
was
all real.
dumbass writing.
It was all right.
It was
writing. It did
weird
seem like it
that
wasn't.
You're just
the
determined to
best.
shit on the third season of Stranger Things.
No, I just mean that like they forgot what happened in the second season. That's all I think, because it's
It's just like the guys became teenage boys, and all they
Yeah.
want to do is have girl.
They're just trying to bear.
They want girls.
the point that I was trying to make about that was like, well, they only said it twice, and you only see Gollum not being Gollum for twice, so it's like, and the interpretation of both is kind of like a jumping.
My answer to both is I don't know and I don't care.
I don't think Gollum has a sexuality. Like, he's just interested in the ring. That's like his singular focus throughout the entire
He wants
story.
the ring, and that's it. I got it.
But like Will, like,
I get it.
I feel like they've left it open to make him gay.
But they
But
already
there's-
have
there's
a
no
gay character, so they're
confirmation.
fine. They don't need more than one. That's how media works.
Yeah, that's how
right?
it works.
You have one token gay character, and you make them.
They already have the lesbian.
I feel like I would like to
Exactly,
give
that's
them
what I'm
more
saying.
credit than that.
See,
I hope they open next season with like
Will sucking cocks
yes.
is just in a circle jerk in
Will
the middle.
on
And he
his
keeps going around
knees.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
no.
I want a train run on Will. I want like.
This is why we
10
need video so they
black
can see me doing
guys.
that.
I don't wanna- I didn't even want to see you doing that.
Well, fucking get used to it, buddy. I'm gonna do it every episode now.
I hate it.
No, I honestly don't care though.
Yeah,
It
honestly,
doesn't. It
it's-
doesn't add anything. To
I
the show.
enjoyed
It
the
doesn't-
show. It doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, how do you feel about Janis Joplin?
I like her.
Rip in peace.
I feel like she sounds like Axl Rose getting fucked in the ass.
Really?
Yeah.
I think she's good. I think if her
Like,
if she
imagine
joined up with
just
Bonnie and
I'm
Delaney,
sorry.
that would have been an awesome album.
Is she what?
Joined up with Bonnie and Delaney, they're like a '60s folk thing, but she kind of sounds like her.
What are your guys' thought on Amy Winehouse?
I know none of her songs.
Oh, you should look her up. She's
Oh, I
pretty-
know her,
She's
yeah.
pretty good.
She's all right.
I really enjoy the song Valerie by her. It's
That's
good.
a good one.
I
This
suggest.
is all
Did you
lost
hear
on
about
me.
it from that commercial?
No, actually, I have a Spotify playlist I found from Reddit, and it was on there.
Nice.
And I was like, oh shit,
I like Rehab. That's a good one.
it's like, she's a good singer.
How do you feel about?
Was.
She's a really good songwriter too.
Yeah, she was good. What?
How do you feel about Lady Gaga?
I like some of her stuff, and I don't like some of her stuff.
I don't feel anything about Lady Gaga.
I think the fact that her favorite band is Iron Maiden is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the songs that aren't poke my poker face over
You mean
and over
Poker
again.
Face?
Yeah, I like.
I feel like she did that because she knew, like, oh, this is gonna be like a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So
a,
they'll
that was a
get me
single
popular.
too, wasn't it?
Her,
I think so.
Like, why, that was just a hit.
her most recent, I don't know if it's her most recent album at this point, But there was one that was playing in FYE when I worked there.
Big pink
that
hat
was
on the cover.
yes,
Yeah, that one's
Jolene or no, not Jolene, Joanna.
something.
Jolene.
Jolene. That's Amy Winehouse, isn't it?
No,
That's Dolly
That's
Parton.
Dolly Parton.
I don't
yeah.
know.
9 to 5 is my favorite Dolly Parton song.
Okay.
No.
So 25 or 6 to 4.
Chicago.
That's a great
That's
song.
Chicago.
That is a great song.
Working 9 to 5.
I love how this episode has become nonsensical. This
I just want to scat for the rest of this podcast.
Jaden's becoming the scat man.
Let's all scat in different rhythms.
Yep.
Skip it a bop boop with debba. All right.
I was just gonna ham bone.
Where's my spoons? I'll play those.
Let me get my banjo.
Do you have it?
No.
Oh.
I was at home.
Oh, this is why it's not standing straight, because the thing is not down.
Yeah, that thing's
Did that
fucked up.
sentence make sense? Because I don't.
It did.
Because I don't.
It don't make sense.
Bless.
Thank you. Yeah,
No, but like imagine Axl Rose getting pinned down and fucked by Vin Diesel.
No, I'm good.
And like that's what Janis Joplin sounds like.
I gotta be
There's some
honest. I'm
great,
good.
uh,
Me and Bobby
bootlegs.
McGee is a great song.
that is a great song. I
I've
like
never heard that. one.
Piece of My Heart too.
Yep.
Mercedes Benz is a good one.
Yep.
No, that fucking song is.
I like
stupid.
that song. I like how funny it is. What other? Yeah, I think there's a good fucking hour and a half version of Love Light by the Grateful Dead, and it's her and Pigpen just rapping back and forth, like over top of like
Like
just the,
rapping, like
yeah, no, like because rapping now is like you like sing on beat versus rapping then it's just like you make up the lyrics as you
Okay.
go, yeah, which are good. I think it's cool that way. Because it's just like the two of them are like really fucking wasted and they're just singing back and forth. It's good.
Rap today is mumbling.
Mumble rap.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
I just cut a great single, guys. I'm going on the road.
New hit single.
I've been listening to some rap. Not like recent rap, though.
Like what?
Like,
Fuck the police.
no, not NWA.
Young got it bad because he brown.
You can't.
It's song lyrics. I
I'm
can do
called
it.
off. I got a sawed off.
Squeeze the
Some
trigger.
I
of the
haven't-
bodies are hauled off.
No, I've been listening to MF Doom, and he's like,
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be motherfucking
Skeletor?
I don't know. No. What?
And he prays.
Oh my God, do I pray?
His like lyrics are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Cause like the way
Like
he
crazy
sets it up,
as in like
not like the. It's the way that
That was a perfect.
he like
skeleton.
sets it up.
I was definitely thinking of Doctor Doom, by the way, not Skeletor.
He wears a I think he wears a Doctor Doom mask. Oh.
But Skeletor was the only thing that came to mind.
Yeah, that's my review.
Okay.
What were you talking about?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Doctor.
No,
MF Doom.
MF Doom.
MF. There you go.
Right.
Is that motherfucker Doom?
I don't know.
Okay.
I believe it's motherfucking.
Oh, there you go. Motherfucking Doom.
Like he'll set
bitch.
stuff up, and then you expect like, oh, this is what he's gonna say, and then he's just like, nope, this is completely different. You're like, oh, okay.
Does he say motherfucking doom?
I don't think so.
Bitch.
They really should have done
I
that.
don't know.
Missed the challenge. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, it's 0 out of 10. MF Doom.
No,
Sorry.
I do listen. I'll go like through stages of what I listen to.
Ho, ho,
So I'll go
yeah.
from
Ho.
like classic rock to like folk music to like techno, and then sometimes I'll do like some hip hop and rap and stuff. It's not often, but I'll do it sometimes.
I go all over the place, man. There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just whatever.
If I
wanna
made a
hear.
playlist, it would probably be the worst playlist in the world. Just
You'd
because
love it.
I'd love it. I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh shit, hell yeah,
Yeah, I'm in
this
the
is my
same boat.
jam.
It's like when you
And
put
it's
on like the like station on like.
oh yeah,
Well,
if
yeah,
I put
whatever.
if I go on shuffle because they have the shuffle
Yeah, you can,
option
like,
on
check off.
Spotify.
Pandora.
That's an app for fucking planters.
Uh,
Botanists. That's what it's called.
it's Tinder but for people that have gardens.
Just tell them I'm 4 beers deep.
Farmers only.
No, that's for people that farm.
FarmersOnly.com.
Spotify is for gardeners.
All right. So
Oh,
then
there's
you
a
just
very
took-
fine distinction.
So you just hit shuffle and then it's everything?
Yeah, so like I'll have like Daft Punk
I've never actually
I don't know.
and then go to
I know
like
who they
Kanye
are.
West and then like
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
fucking Crosby, Stills and Nash. It's like all over the place.
Yeah.
I think I have some movie scores in there too.
Yeah, those pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That's the best song in the world.
It's a really good hype up song, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I need to get hyped, I'm like, I don't know what's gonna get me hyped. That every time.
This is weird, but whenever anyone puts on a hype song, I always just get less hyped. If it's like really like high octane, I don't know why.
I feel like you're just a contrarian.
No, it's not even that. Like working out, I don't listen to like heavy metal music.
No, I
'cause
listen
it
to-
doesn't drive me.
I listen to
It's weird.
podcasts when I work out
I
strange.
do sometimes too. It's either podcasts or
because
metal
listening
or
to
rap.
people talk distracts me
Like,
from
I
the
know.
fact that I'm walking a mile.
It's just like all my energy goes to like getting pumped up versus like, all right,
And that way
Not
I
gonna
don't need to look at my phone because they're usually like an hour or something long. So it's like, okay, I don't need to skip songs if I don't like them. It's just people talking.
I make playlists for working out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like people are like, "Oh, this will get you pumped," and it's like, "No, I don't like this song. Get it out of here. It's trash."
I listen to Dragon Force.
Just
That's not a lie. I listen to Iron Maiden, but it's like Dragon Force
Through the
slowed down by 50
through the
BPM.
fire and flames on repeat for 5 hours straight.
Hey, it's not even their best song.
It's a good song though.
It's Fire and
It
Flames
is.
Through is their best song.
Have you guys heard Through the Water and the Waves?
No,
It's like
is it
a
Ocean Man?
it's an acoustic version of Through the Fire and Flames. It's actually
Oh,
pretty
That
good.
sounds awesome.
It's not by Dragon Force. It's by like these two dudes on YouTube.
Uh,
One of them's got like a ukulele. The other one has an acoustic guitar.
dude,
It's pretty dope.
I'm so sick of the ukulele.
Really?
Yeah,
Since Elvis brought it in.
No.
Why?
Used
It
to
hasn't been. Where are
It's
you
just like
seeing
I
ukuleles?
keep
that-
finding like covers on YouTube of ukulele covers of like songs that shouldn't be ukulele
All-Star?
covered. No,
Oh,
All Star's great.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
that's a ukulele song.
If anyone ever wants to play the ukulele, it's always that song, right?
That's the ukulele song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
Or that
like
one Ed Sheeran
I'm
song.
sick of it.
or Wonderwall.
I'm sick of it all.
Right behind this wonder wall.
Yeah. I bought a ukulele several years ago, and I kind of want to like rescind that purchase now.
I
I don't use it for anything.
own one.
Yeah, I bought a resonator like 2 years ago, and I haven't touched it for like 2 years.
Just give it to me.
I need purchase money for it. I need money back.
Give us $100 million.
And your resume.
I don't have that kind of
Christian can
cash.
Get a thing.
Another resonator that he won't play.
I'm gonna go drain my lizard.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely like banjo more than I like ukulele.
Have you guys noticed the weird uptick in clickbait articles about Ozzy Osbourne recently?
No.
He knows what I'm talking about. No, but like for real, like
I think my news
Feed.
feed is a bit different than yours.
well, like I've noticed like the past 2 weeks there's been like a couple articles about Ozzy Osbourne, and one of them was like Ozzy Osbourne reveals bald head in photos, and it's like, oh, it's from the video of Bark at the Moon like 30 fucking years ago, where he had a bald cap on.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another one where like Sharon Osbourne is like reveals a secret about fucking bullshit. I forget what it was exactly.
Ozzy
But-
Osbourne's wife scoffs and cries after tragic farewell of her oldest. That's where the headline ends.
Yeah, and it's one of the people on the talk is leaving the talk, and she's really sad about it.
Oh.
But like the article misleads you into thinking that someone in her family is fucking dying.
Yeah. I try not
My
to.
news feed is just about the new Corvette that's coming out.
Okay,
I try
I've been
to
looking
stay
at
away from
cars
that.
because I want to buy my own car.
thought you had your own car.
No, I share that car with my sister.
Uh,
It sucks. The car and the situation. But I've been looking at like cool cars that I can't afford, and one of them is the new Corvette coming out.
Nice.
and that thing's like
It's only 60 grand.
it's $60,000. And it's gonna be essentially a supercar,
Yeah, because it's a mid-mounted motor.
mid-engine, rear wheel drive. I don't know. It's cool.
Really?
Yeah,
Are mid-engine cars rear wheel?
it is rear wheel.
No, I'm asking normally. Is it rear wheel?
Yeah, it's essentially a supercar. For under $60,000.
What are you talking about?
The new Corvette that's coming out.
Oh,
That's what my news feed is all about, pretty much.
really?
Yeah.
Mine's all about Tesla.
That and Cyberpunk 2077.
Really?
Yeah. That's I look at cars because I'm looking to buy a new car, and video games, and that's about it.
Have you seen this show on Netflix?
Comedians in cars getting coffee.
Close.
Oh.
It's called Death, Love, and Robots.
No, but I was gonna watch it, and I was like,
It's all hand drawn.
Yeah, it's all animated, right?
Really well. And like every episode is like its own story.
Yeah.
Like individual things.
It's all kind of like each episode's differently animated too, right?
Yeah, like a different artist through every episode.
That's cool.
And like some of them are comedy, some of them are like
Tragedies.
yeah, tragedies, drama, but action. Yeah, it's a really good show. So you were talking about Cyberpunk. It just made me think of it because it's like a futuristic kind of show.
Star Trek?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Wally?
Wall-E is my favorite dystopian future movie.
I like Elysium. Elysium?
Elysium.
Yeah. I like those 3 movies.
What about Chappie?
I was gonna say Chappie.
Never
don't
seen
know
it.
what that is.
I've never
District 13.
9.
District 9. Yeah. I don't know. I said 13.
Because I think they go
Warehouse
to District.
13.
Yeah, that
That's
was a good show.
Yeah. Those 3 movies are really good. It's all made by the same director.
Back when
I have
sci-fi
watched
had good
Blade
shows.
Runner 2 times, and I remember literally nothing about
Which
it.
one?
The first one.
Same.
Is he a robot?
I remember how it ends.
I don't even know, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Do you
think,
remember that, right? Like, we watched it high as fuck.
yeah, and
And,
it's like 3 hours long.
dude,
And our dad was like, this movie's fucking great.
I watched it,
It was
when I was
so
home from
slow,
school,
though.
Yeah, it was so boring.
and I fell asleep, and woke up, and it was still on, and I was like, I don't think I missed anything.
Dude, there's literally like a gap in my memory when the movie starts and when it ends.
Same.
I
remember
don't
the
even
I remember
know-
the speech at the end from the guy that just recently died. The actor that played like the bad guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
He
remember
recently
this.
died. I don't remember his name.
I have no
But I
idea.
remember like that speech at the end.
There was a bad guy in that movie?
I know that Harrison
Yes.
Ford's in it.
And
Isn't the movie the
I
best?
didn't murder my
that's
wife.
about it.
He's got a girlfriend who's like a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
I remember that part.
The new one is pretty good.
I've
Really?
heard
Like
that
the newer
about
one
it.
that came out was freaking nuts. I loved it.
See, the whole reason we watched the original is because we were going to watch the next one.
And
Have
we
you
never
guys,
did.
have you
After
guys
we
watched
watched that, we're like, yeah.
Altered Carbon on Netflix?
No.
That is really good.
Really?
If you want, him, Rutger Hauer. I don't know.
Rutger Hauer?
Hauer.
Rutger Hauer.
Yeah. He recently died.
January
Okay.
23rd.
Malcolm
Sorry,
McDowell?
July 19th.
Rip Rutger?
Altered Carbon's really good if you want
Yeah.
like the Blade Runner feel, but more action. More
I definitely
things.
could use some more action. Something.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it feels very Blade Runner-y without like the noir pacing of like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's walking.
I
And like even during those bits, it's just like something's happening that's drawing your eye.
literally the only memory I have of Blade Runner is Harrison Ford's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
It was pretty much that. It's his face and then like some like that 80s sci-fi music. Going over it.
Altered Carbon was dope.
I've heard the name.
I suggest it.
I have too many things to watch, dude. Like, it's just
Yeah.
fucking crazy at this point.
The Office again.
Fuck The Office.
Well,
I'm so sick of The Office, man.
how many times have you watched it recently?
I haven't even watched it once all the way through. But literally every single person on the planet Earth talks about it.
Yeah, because
Parks
I
and Recs
feel
is
like it's
better.
one of the most relatable shows.
Sure.
Parks and Rec is better.
It is really relatable. I
Yeah.
mean, like they knew how to handle like the cringe comedy
Like
thing.
if you're ever looking at
But-
Tinder, it's just like,
Yeah,
I'm such a big fan of The Office. Whoa!
I'm looking for the gym. to my.
Oh yeah,
pen.
no, fuck those people.
Yeah.
My Tinder profile is fuck Jim and Pam. I want to be like Leslie and Ben. Fuck you if you think different. I don't think
Leslie
it's
and
just fuck you.
Ben have a way better relationship, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes calzones.
He does.
Bringing it back.
Dude, let's talk about calzones again. So
If you give us $100 million,
We'll buy a calzone.
all the calzones.
One
Make a video
calzone.
of us eating the calzone and discussing the calzone.
Nah, we're
It's
just
not
gonna-
even gonna be a video.
We're
it's
not
only
even
gonna be
gonna.
audio.
We're not gonna discuss it.
We'll just
we're
write
just
it
gonna
down
eat
and put
it.
it in the warehouse.
Yeah.
We're just gonna stare at the camera and eat a calzone.
it's just us doing what we normally do with the camera.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sit at a table and eat calzones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place to cut it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, this has been
Honestly.
Toilet Talk and Other Tangents. I'm Colin.
I'm Christian.
I'm Dan.
we're doing this twice.
Yeah,
and
when
I'm
did we
Jaden.
start doing this again?
Right
Yeah.
now. See you. Bye.
Good night.
That's how you end a podcast.
That's That's fucking yeah.
I'm wearing a condom
Great.
right now,
What?
just in case, you know. What if something happens?
If we stretch it out for 5 more